Yo, assalamualaikum. Can you hear me? Gillani,
Yo.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna bring up General. He's gonna be a timer. He's gonna
Salam
time it for us.
alaikum.
Let me confirm with Kakashi if he's okay with that.
How are you, brother Gillani?
What do you mean confirm with that? Wait, first of all, Kakashi doesn't control anything. That's the
You
first
know
thing.
he's on a live.
Okay,
You know Muhammad is on a live now.
Kakashi doesn't control anything. This is Ahl Sunnah's live.
Then he's gonna want one of his people on the live.
He can bring up one of his people. No one cares.
Gillani, we want to have a fair debate, man. We want to have a fair debate, okay?
And secondly,
you know, Gillani, that we 1 second, Muhammad. You know that we pull in. Last time you had 10 followers, 10 viewers. As soon as me and Muhammad came, it shot up to 80 viewers. So it works in our best interest that we. And you be fair to us, you understand?
No, that's fine. I'm being fair to everyone. I just want to make sure he's okay with that, right?
Listen.
Who cares about him, man?
Second thing is,
I have to be fair.
1 second. Second thing is, when he comes here, he's not gonna choose whatever topic he wants. He's not.
Exactly.
He's no one's father to choose any topic.
We already agreed on this.
1 second. No, 1 second.
No. We didn't agree on استغاثة التوسل. No, Gillani.
خليني أدعسه.
بس قول له أنا.
Listen, Gillani. I have the screenshots, okay, of you yourself saying that he ran away in the Bassam debates, okay, and on top of that he's also backing out. He started something that he can't finish. If he can't finish it, he has to admit that. Other than that,
that's between you two, right?
Yeah.
I have already told you what is.
So Gillani, you're gonna be 1 second. Let me say my last thing, and you can speak. So you're gonna be neutral on that. The discussion about the topic is between me and him.
That's fine. I mean, but he said make sure that it's
I said make sure he doesn't run away either.
Well, let's see what he says there.
Yeah. Yallah, bring him.
I sent him the live, so it should be okay. Let's wait till it comes. Oh boy.
Have to be fair, man. We have to be. I'm here.
Yeah, you said there's only 3 Sunni mods, right?
Yeah, 2 you and then 2 other ones.
All right, anti-Rawafil, and wondering. And make sure, yeah, that's good, yeah. Anti-Rawafil and wondering.
Yeah. Everyone like the live, inshallah. Like the live, share the live.
All right. It's gonna be a bloodbath, inshallah.
Inshallah. Islam posted, go get your boy to come here.
Yeah, Mukhannath boy.
Yes, there is a debate, and the debate is about the statement of Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah that Kafir mentioned, and also whether the wives are part of the Ahlul Bayt. Yes,
Yeah,
Islam
general,
posted, guys.
yeah, he's laughing, but yo, he doesn't know what the ikhwa on Discord have on this guy.
Yeah, Qasim, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't know, wallah.
Miskin.
Just wait.
Let's see how far licking the boots of Kafir and others get you. Let's see how far that gets you.
Now this guy was a miskin. He forgets what Ibn Uwais did to him. He's like, okay, Ibn Uwais, I'm gonna research this. Yeah, now we're gonna see what's gonna really happen.
He sat on my live for 3 hours like a good boy, good boy. Viral posted.
Remember, he's like, I'm in between. I don't know if I'm Sunni. I don't know if I'm Shia.
Yeah. And now he's literally on his knees. He's bending on his knees for his master.
Miskeen, wallah.
How embarrassing, wallah, how embarrassing. And he's making threats. General, who else? Harith, all these people. Do you want me to expose your boy?
Yo, Harith,
Who is
I already spoke to
Muhammad?
Harith, bro. It's crazy, bro. Watch, just wait. He's laughing. You know, nervous laughs. You know the nervous laughs.
And Nargis, she did this to my face. She got out of control.
Yeah, bro. So
She got out of
no
control.
cursing Nargis, no
No, I'm
calling him
just saying, I do
Kakafir.
curse. No, I do not.
No, you can't. When he comes on, you can't be calling him Kakafir, and you can't be. You have to show respect.
And if he says anything other than Muhammad 24, I'm gonna say his names. That's it. That's how it works. Very simple. If he says anything done other than Muhammad 24, then it's not gonna be good for him. So as I requested, anti-Rawafid and wondering, those two are mods. Jilani.
Yeah. Wait till he comes.
Oh, the Miskeen is here. Let me request them up.
Yeah, so I get two mods too.
Yeah, you'll get two
Yeah.
mods.
You got 2 months. Okay. No one speak over me. The rules of the debate: if anyone disrespects anyone, the debate's going to end, and whoever does it first, that means that they forfeited the debate. Number one.
Yes.
Number two. Kakashi, you can't call him Mursa 24, and
Yeah.
Muhammad 24,
But
you
this
can't call
guy,
him
he goes
Kakafir.
down مثل الكلب because he insulted Sayyid Narjis. It's
No, he
simple.
didn't.
Yeah, I told him not to.
Yeah.
I told him not
Like
to.
a
So
dog, he
khalas.
goes
From
down.
now on, going forward, from now on going forward, no Narjis, no Aisha, nothing. No disrespect.
أحسن.
We got to keep it fair, okay?
Where did he insult Narjis? He didn't insult Narjis.
Yeah, General did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
What did he say?
Okay,
What did he
anyways.
He
say?
didn't. He
What did he
didn't.
say?
He didn't.
What did he say?
I don't know what he said, but he didn't insult Narjis. General
What did he
is gonna
say?
be up here. You can
I
bring
do
yours as
not.
well.
He mentioned
Okay,
the
hold
Sayyid
on.
Narjis.
One second. Look
Let
how he's already.
let me ask General.
It's me and you.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Yeah,
here
yeah.
with a timer. Bring a Shi'i with a timer too. Yalla, go ahead. You bring
No,
one
I
Shi'i
don't
with
need
a
a timer.
timer.
I don't need a timer.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
No.
because we know you. We know that you're gonna.
M24, it should be just the both of you. He shouldn't be
أحسن.
up here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
They're gonna
because
be
it's not fair.
unmuted and they're gonna be timing. One Shi'i and one Sunni. Yalla, khalas. Very simple.
Are you okay with that,
Mad,
Kakashi?
yeah, Mad Abu Lu'lu'. No, I don't have a timer. I don't want a timer. And Mustafa Rafidi, mod him too. No issue.
No, you don't mod someone named Abu Lu'lu'ah. No.
La, what's the issue with that?
You don't mod somebody with an offensive name. No.
La, what's
You
the
don't
issue?
mod somebody with an offensive name.
An anti-Rawafid.
Okay. I'ma have somebody get mod with an
Okay,
offensive name.
Kakashi, just pick someone else. Just pick someone
Okay,
else.
well, tell him to pick someone other than anti-Rawafid then.
No. What do you mean? Anti-Rawafid is not an offensive name.
Yes, it is.
How is
No,
it
it's
spelled?
not. No, it's not.
How is it spelled?
No, it's
How is
not.
it spelled?
No, it's not.
How's it
Okay,
spelled?
just do
That's
Ibn
what I thought.
Awais. Ibn
Let's
Awais
begin.
could be one mod. Ibn Awais could be one mod. And General could be one mod. And then Kakashi, you pick two.
Pick Mustafa Rafidi and why not Islam posted or Al-Azari instead of Islam posted.
Okay, hold on. So Ibn Awais is the moderator. And General's already moderating. And then who else you want? Who do you want, Kakashi?
Well, Hassan, Mad Hassan.
He only gets two people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hassan.
Hassan. Where? I don't see Hassan. Where?
Hassan, he's right there.
With the Arabic writing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's two people.
Yeah, so who did you pick as mod?
It's gonna be Ibn Awais. Who did you give mod to so far, Jilani?
Hold on. So Ibn Awais and General have mod. Where's Hassan? The one who just said mod me? Okay, that's fine. That's Hassan, and then who else, Kakashi?
What's it called? Hassan and I don't care. Mustafa Rafidi, sure. Mod Mustafa Rafidi. Or Al-Azari. Either or, it doesn't matter. They're the same thing.
Okay.
Tell him to say mod me. Where's Mustafa? Where's the Mustafa guy?
Yeah, well, let's begin. So,
hold on. Where's the Mustafa guy?
As last time, bro, he already has mod, bro. Let's begin.
Okay.
As last time, You slandered Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, and you said that Ibn Taymiyyah accuses the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam of luwat. Okay, if this guy's coming up, then khalas, we can bring him.
No, he's not
Wait,
coming
one
up.
second.
Okay,
Wait,
then keep
he
him,
wants
keep
to
him
say
down.
something real quick. One
Keep
sec.
him
What does he
down.
want
No,
to say?
no, 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 that's it. Khalas,
He
keep
wants
him
to
down.
say
It's
something.
me
One
and
sec.
you. It's me and you. Keep him down. We
It's
don't need
gonna
any
be
side
me and
comments.
you. It's gonna
We
be
don't
me and
need
you.
any
One sec.
side comments. We don't need any side comments. Khalas, let's go
He
on.
wants the mod. He wants to
Let's.
get modded. What's wrong with you?
No, you already got two mods. You already got two
Hassan
mods.
is one of them.
Okay, give him mod, Jilani.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Let's begin.
Stop being nervous a little bit.
Let's
Calm
begin,
down.
Habibi. We know you're shaking in your boots. I had you on Bassam's live today shaking. We have it all recorded. It's
I'm
okay.
terrified, wallah. You
Yeah,
know,
I know.
you
I know.
terrify me, you and
I
your
know.
mustachless self.
I
Yallah,
know.
go ahead.
You see,
Yes,
he's already
yes, yes.
insulting. You see,
I didn't
Jilani, he's already
insult.
insulting. All right.
I
All
said
right.
you're
No, no,
terrifying
that's
me.
Fat
okay. Okay,
boy. Fat boy.
everyone quiet.
Fat boy.
Okay,
Fat boy.
it's
Relax.
starting now. Everyone's gonna start being serious. No
Okay, so
disrespect from anyone.
he
Go
slandered
ahead.
Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah, and he accused Ibn Taymiyyah of accusing the Prophet of luwat. Yes or no?
Yeah, I believe so, yes. He accused the
Okay.
Prophet of wanting a little boy.
Okay, can you show me your proof?
All right, no issue. So
Go ahead.
it's in his Majmu' al-Fatawa. You have the scan. Pull it up.
No. I'm not gonna show your arguments for you. Go ahead.
You said you want me to show it. I'm showing you.
Yes, this is your argument that you brought. You
Yeah,
said that Shaykh
you have
al-Islam
it.
Ibn Taymiyyah accused the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam of luwat. Go ahead and show me.
Yeah, no issue. So one sec, give me a second. I'm pulling it up for you. See how nice I am. So in
Obviously,
مجموع الفتاوى in مجموع فتاوى شيخ الإسلام أحمد بن تيمية الحراني المجلد الثاني والثلاثون page 248 ابن تيمية narrates a narration وقد روى الشعبي عن النبي صلى الله عليه وآله هاي من عندي يعني صلى الله عليه وآله يعني. اقطع أن وفد عبد القيس لما قدموا على النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم so وفد عبد القيس a group came to the prophet and in them وكان فيهم غلام ظاهر الوضاء. He had a light-skinned little boy, reminds me of someone. أجلسه خلف ظهره. He put him behind his back. وقال إن مكانة خطيئة داود عليه السلام النظر. Now if you want to ta'wil it, you Sunnis ta'wil it, no issue. But what does Ibn Taymiyyah say? It says the mistake of Nabi Dawood was looking. We all know what the mistake of Nabi Dawood was. Yes. As mentioned by Ibn al-Qayyim, but no issue. He says هذا وهو رسول الله وهو مزوج بتسع نساء, meaning the Prophet has 9 women. Yes, he doesn't have to be looking at a little boy, but he wanted that little boy. Yes, وهو مزوج بتسع نساء والوفد قوم صالحون, and the wafd are good people. ولم تكن الفاحشة معروفة في العرب. He said, and الفاحشة, the bad of action, which we all know the bad of action here from the narration, the bad of action, was not known amongst the Arabs. وقد روى عن المشايخ من التحذير عن صحبة الأحداث ما يطول وصفه. Said, and the mashayikh have narrated you should not go with little boys in places. So I don't know. You explain it to me, inshallah,
Okay.
using here this page.
Okay. Number one, I'm gonna ask you a very simple question. In Shi'i fiqh, what is the hukum of the amrad? The amrad hasan al-wajh.
لا يجوز مجالسته.
Okay, so it's haram to sit with him, right? Why?
Yes.
Why?
Amongst some scholars, it's haram, just like other people.
Okay, so
Because
it's
he
haram.
could be a fitna. Yes,
He could be a fitna. So the amrad could be a fitna, right?
Could be, yeah. Not necessarily.
Wait, does the imam say it?
Or even if the imam doesn't say it, what's the issue? I say
asking you a very
don't sit
simple
with
question.
boys that look like girls.
I'm asking you.
I say don't sit with boys that look like girls, or you might do what the Sunni Prophet tried to do.
Is it haram to sit with him if there's a fear of fitna?
Sure, if there's a fear of fitna, why not?
Okay, yes. So you know what your scholars say. As Muhammad Taqi al-Majri says in Rawdat al-Muttaqin, he says, وَلِهَذَا وَرَدَ النَّهِ عَنْ صَحْبَةِ الْأَمْرَدِ الْحَسَنُ الْوَجْهِ رواه في القوي عن أبي عبد الله عليه السلام قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إياكم وأولاد الأغنياء والملوك والمرد فإن فتنتهم أشد من فتنة الغضارة في خضورهن. And this is an authentic narration. Muhammad Taqi al-Majri says, let me finish. Just don't say no issue or any of that stuff. Let me finish. Muhammad Taqi al-Majlisi he says, and it has been narrated the nahi of accompanying a amrad who looks beautiful or has a good looking face. رواه في القوي, and it's mentioned in an authentic narration where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says in Shi'i books, do not, إياكم, stay away, fear, stay on your guard. وأولاد الأغنياء والملوك المرض. Stay away from these type. فإن فتنتهم أشد من فتنة الغضارة في خدورهم, because their fitna is tough, is more of a fitna, is more ashad than the fitna of virgin girls in the enclosed areas. That's the first thing. Now we've established that this amrad has the same fitna as a imra'a ajnabiyya, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
If there is shahwa.
If there's shahwa, yes, of course. So now I'm gonna ask you a very simple question. Your ishkal with Ibn Taymiyyah using this hadith is that, number one, he's using as istidlal, right?
No, that's not my ishkal.
What's your ishkal? Go ahead, make your ishkal clear for
My
this.
ishkal is that he is affirming it and saying the Prophet didn't want to look at a little boy because he
Okay.
could have had shahwa
Okay, let's see if that's true.
and wanted to commit the fahisha, as he mentions himself. ولم تكن الفاحشة معروفة في العرب. He mentions the word الفاحشة. الفاحشة.
No issues.
الفاحشة.
Let's see if Ibn Taymiyyah affirms this hadith.
Wait. He affirms it when he uses it, Habibi.
Wait,
what are
let
you
me
trying
finish.
to tell?
Don't relax. Just relax. Don't cut me
No.
off.
If you try to say Ibn Taymiyyah doesn't affirm it, that's a whole different issue.
Wait. Just
Wallah,
relax. Just
Wallah,
relax.
I will go
relax,
after you on this.
Relax.
Be careful.
Relax. Just relax.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Can you read the matan of the narration again?
وقد روى الشعبي عن النبي صلى الله عليه وآله. And the Hanabila believe you can use weak narrations in fiqh.
Ahsan, barakallahu feek. I love that you mentioned that. Go ahead.
Yes. أن وفد عبد القيس لما قدموا على النبي صلى الله عليه وآله. Even a موضوع narration Ibn Taymiyyah would use it, he doesn't care. وكان فيهم غلام ظاهر الوضاء أجلسه خلف ظهره وقال إنما كانت خطيئة داود النظر هذا وهو رسول الله وهو مزوج ب9 نساء. My issue is not a fatwa by the Prophet telling you to not be with little men. My issue is that Ibn Taymiyyah is telling you that the Prophet would have done this little kid if he had looked at him.
Okay, let me finish now.
One second. And he affirms it by saying وهو مزوج ب9 نساء, and he married 9 women. So he's affirming the matan of the narration, and he's saying he accepts it.
Okay.
Even if he weakened the chain, I don't care. If you bring me weaken the chain, I'm just gonna laugh at you.
Your issue is
والوفد قوم
okay.
صالحون ولم تكن الفاحشة معروفة في العرب. And the fahisha was not known amongst the Arabs. يعني the Prophet would have done him even though the fahisha was not well known. Even though the fahisha, basically gayness, was not well known.
Let me now, Jilani, make my screen bigger. Jilani, make my screen bigger. All right. So number one, he says that Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah affirms this narration. This is the same narration that's mentioned على الشعبي فأجلسه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وراء ظهره. Okay. وقال كانت خطيئة داود في النظر. He says هذا حديث منكر. This
Boom! And I told you that he accepts weak narrations.
All right, you see why?
You see, you can't even with this kid, bro.
Jilani, you see why? He's already interrupting. Look, he's already interrupting.
And I told you he accepts weak narrations.
He's already interrupting.
You can't make it up.
Look how he's already interrupting. All right,
are
we gonna need a timer?
Are we gonna need a timer, or are
you gonna behave yourself?
Finish.
Are you gonna behave yourself?
Boom.
Are you gonna behave yourself?
So I remind you that I already know what you're gonna say.
Are you gonna behave yourself?
Yalla, go ahead.
Are you gonna behave yourself? Yes or no?
I'm gonna behave yourself as much as this narration behaves.
Mute your mic.
Yalla, go ahead. Finish.
Mute your mic.
Finish.
Mute up.
Finish.
All right. If you interrupt one more time, we're gonna bring a timer. Ibn Taymiyyah says هذا حديث منكر. Now the guy himself responded to himself. Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah ta'ala, when he mentions a hadith and says it's munkar, number one, the nakara is within the matan. That's number one. Number two, he says that Ibn Taymiyyah, as the Hanabila, mashallah, you know that the Hanabila affirm weak narrations and they prioritize it over qiyas. The Hanabila, they prioritize the weak hadith over qiyas. So what does it mean by prioritizing it? They can use it for fiqh while also believing it's da'if. When I believe something is da'if, yo, mute up.
No, I'm not gonna mute up. I want this to
All right,
continue.
Jelani.
I'm laughing at this. Wallah.
Jelani,
Go
do
ahead, finish.
Showtime.
Yeah.
Do Showtime.
He's just laughing. He's just laughing.
I'm just
Okay,
Relax.
laughing.
alright,
I'm
I'm
laughing.
gonna. Wallahi, he's not gonna be laughing
Okay,
in a couple minutes.
hold on. Okay,
Yeah,
Kakashi, just go on
Wallahi,
mute.
he's not gonna
Let him
be laughing
finish.
in a couple minutes.
Okay,
Watch
let
this.
him finish.
Let me
That's
finish.
it. That's it.
Wallahi, he's not gonna be laughing. He doesn't know what I'm about to pull up. He says, هذا حديث منكر. He rejects this narration. Okay, that's the first thing. Now, Ibn Taymiyyah uses the hadith to derive fiqh from it. And the fiqh from it is the same fiqh that his scholars derive from the similar narrations in their books, that you cannot accompany a beautiful or shabun amrad or etc., whatever you want to call it, right? Now, very simple question. Your ishkal is with Ibn Taymiyyah, according to you, affirming this narration, even though I showed you that this narration is munkar according to Ibn Taymiyyah, right? This narration is munkar according
That's
to
not
Ibn
my
Taymiyyah.
ishkal with Ibn
Let me
Taymiyyah.
finish.
Yes.
He's saying that Ibn Taymiyyah still affirms it, even though I showed Ibn Taymiyyah saying it's munkar. Now, is your issue with Ibn Taymiyyah mentioning this and deriving fiqh from it? Yes or no?
No, that's not my issue.
Go ahead, tell me.
My
What is
issue
it?
is what he affirms about the narration.
Uh-huh.
Ibn Taymiyyah says, وَهُوَ مُزَوَّجْ بِتِسْعِ نِسَاء, meaning he's saying, he's not saying the Prophet did nahi of looking at the little boy, because you guys might have done zina with the little boy. That's not what Ibn Taymiyyah is saying. Ibn Taymiyyah is saying the Prophet would have done zina with the little boy.
Show where he says that.
Yeah. وهو مزوج بتسعة نسوة.
Show it. Open your screen and show it.
وهو مزوج
Open your
بتسعة
screen.
نسوة. What does this
Open your
mean?
screen. Wait, open
What
your
does
screen
this mean? And he's married to 9 women. And he's married to 9 women. And he's married to 9 women. Who's gonna do the zina with the little boy?
Wait, yeah, go
Who's
ahead.
gonna do the zina with the little boy? Mursal 24.
Now read it. Wait, read it.
Oh, the boy, Mursal 24. He doesn't have a beard. He's a little.
Okay.
Your
Muhammad
Prophet would
al-Bazi.
have done zina with him. Your Prophet would have done zina with him. Astaghfirullah. And he even mentions الفاحشة لم تكن معلومة بين العرب, which means that he's talking about Luwat and he's talking about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because he's saying the Prophet would have done zina with him, not the companions of the Prophet, which would have not been an issue if he interpreted the Prophets telling them to not look at the little boy. There's no issue. But when he's saying the Prophet was married with 9 women, astaghfirullah, and the Prophet would have been in this little boy, I shouldn't have
Okay. All right, you done? All right, watch this. Wallahi, watch this. Yo, everyone record this. Make my screen bigger. Make my screen bigger, Jailani. All right, watch this. Everyone record this. And if he interrupts once, a showtime is going on. Watch this. 1 second. This is Kitab al-Hadaiq al-Nadira. Okay, he mentions in volume 23, volume 23, page 57. He says, وقال في المسالك ولا فرق في ذلك بين الحسن والقبيح للعموم لا بين الأمرض وغيره إلا لأمر الشارع الأمرد بالحجاب ثم لو خاف الفتنة بالنظر إليه أو التلذذ به فلا إشكال. Let me finish. Don't interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. Do not interrupt me.
Read it from the back.
Do not interrupt me. Jelani, turn on Showtime. Turn on Showtime.
Just read it from the beginning.
Turn on Showtime.
There's no Showtime. Read it correctly.
Turn on Showtime.
He is just saying to read it from the beginning.
Read it from the
Turn
beginning.
on Showtime. This is the second time he interrupts me. Turn on Showtime.
Relax.
Read it correctly.
He's saying to read it. He's saying read it from the beginning.
I know what the narration is saying, and I'm telling you, Shaykh Yusuf al-Bahrain doesn't affirm it for the Prophet. See, I gave you the L before you even showed it. You see? Like, even your boys are laughing at you. Subhanallah. Now again, show it and show exactly what he's saying.
So now I'm being muted, right?
Show exactly what he's saying.
So Jelani, now I'm being muted. Turn on Showtime. Turn on Showtime.
He's trying to run.
Turn on Showtime. I'm not going to get interrupted again. Put on Showtime.
He's trying to run.
Put on Showtime. Put on Showtime.
Show it.
Jelani, is that you? By the way, was that you muting me?
Hey, no, it was me.
Okay.
It was me.
So he's muting me. Look, he's already muting me.
Because you're crying. Okay. Show what the narration is saying.
He's muting me again.
Can you show what the narration is saying?
I'm going to show it, but you're going to turn on Showtime. or you're gonna bring somebody to time it. Choose one. This kid is not gonna bend anyone's conditions.
No,
He's gonna either
No.
bring up.
Hey, stop yelling.
I'm
Stop
gonna
yelling like a
mute
little
him.
boy.
I'm gonna mute
As a
him.
Shab
I'm gonna
Amrad,
mute Kakashi. Just show it from the beginning. Just show it from the beginning.
Shab Amrad, you should be careful. Your prophet might do you. Be
Kakashi, just go
careful.
on mute.
Fat boy,
Stop.
fat.
Yeah, Shab Amrad, calm down.
You see, he's literally muting me. This guy's literally
Calm
muting me.
down and show the full narration. What's wrong with you?
Show the full.
Show the full
He's saying
thing.
show. He's saying show the full thing. That's all. That's all he's saying.
That's all I'm
Okay.
saying. Read it correctly.
Jelani,
That's
I'm
it.
gonna say the two things again. You bring up a timer or you do showtime. If that's not gonna happen, then we're not gonna proceed. Bring up a timer
I
or
don't
bring
care
or
if you
do
proceed or
showtime.
you don't. Show the full narration. Stop being a
It is
coward
full.
and
He's
doing
muting.
tadlis on my scholars. I smack you on my scholars and your scholars, Habibi.
Look
Show
at
the
him
full
muting.
narration.
Look at him muting. He's
Stop
muting
crying
again.
like a little boy.
Showtime.
Okay.
Showtime
Okay.
or a timer. Jelani. It's one or.
Stop crying. Tell him
Listen,
Jilani. Tell him stop crying and show the narration and read it from the beginning.
Kakafir, we already
What?
have Jelani saying that you're a runner, so just.
No issue. I already
Hold
have
on.
Jilani saying you're a runner. I have Jilani saying you're a runner. Now show the
Okay,
narration and
guys,
read it from the
relax.
beginning.
Everyone quiet. Everyone quiet.
Thank you.
Kakashi, you're gonna go on mute. Mohammed, continue the narration. He's just saying show it from the beginning.
If
That's
he
all.
interrupts one more time, say Wallahi, I'm
Okay,
gonna put on a showtime.
Kakashi, promise me you're not gonna interrupt. Just let him
No,
finish it,
if
and then
he
I'm gonna give
doesn't
you
do
your time.
tadlis on it, I will interrupt.
Okay,
If he
so do
interrupts
tadlis on
one
it.
more time, you're gonna bring up a timer.
No, that's telling him to. He already does tadlis.
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Okay,
Now,
Hey,
if he's
be
gonna,
respectful. I'm
Okay,
teaching
be
you right now.
respectful. Be
Jilani,
respectful. Be respectful. Okay, that's it.
Jilani, he already
Kakashi,
does
stay on
tadlis
mute.
on narrations. I'm gonna
Okay,
stay on mute,
hold
but
on,
he
hold
already
on.
does tadlis. You have to tell him to not do tadlis.
Now watch this.
Kakashi, let him finish. Let him finish, and then
I'm
you
gonna
can
let him
respond.
finish,
Go
thank
ahead,
you.
Mohammed. Go ahead.
All right,
Don't
now
interrupt. Go ahead.
mute up like the
Okay,
egg you are,
don't,
and
Mohammed.
stay on
Mohammed,
mute.
Mohammed.
Stay on mute. Ahsan, good boy.
Like the
الحدائق.
like the kelib that you are, Habibi. بتأدب معي أحسن ما أكبسك أنت ونبيك. This guy who wanted to sleep with a little boy, according to Ibn Taymiyyah. Be careful with me. Don't insult. I've been respectful.
Nabiyak, you're the prophet that you.
Nabiyak that you wanted to sleep with little boys.
prophet
Your prophet wanted to sleep with little boys. أحسنت مولانا, according to Ibn Taymiyyah. Now تأدب before ما أنزل فيك إسا. I explained the narration.
Your prophet used to suck his grandson's penis. Shut your mouth, all right? Shut your mouth. Bring him back up.
Guys.
Bring him.
Oh God.
Wait, and your prophet didn't do
No.
that in your books?
Fat boy.
Ajma' al-Zawad, your boy also did the same thing. Boom, ibla. So be careful with me.
We know you're scared. Look,
Yeah,
he's gonna
and
keep
you as a
muting.
Shab Amrad should be careful. Your
He's gonna
prophet
keep
might
muting.
like you.
He's gonna keep muting.
Your
He's
prophet
gonna
might
keep
like
muting.
you.
Look, he's
Your
gonna keep
prophet might
muting.
like- I don't have muting power anymore. I'm saying your
Alright, good
prophet
boy.
might like you.
Good boy. Make my
I'm
screen
saying
bigger.
your
Make my
prophet
screen
might like
bigger.
you.
Jelani, make my screen bigger.
Your prophet might like you a
Jelani,
little
make
bit.
my screen bigger. Alright,
Yes.
now mute him so I will and let me
One
finish.
sec. Why should I be muted? I'm telling you to read it correctly.
Let me finish. Now look, this is Kitab al-Hadaiq al-Nadira, volume 23 by Yusuf al-Bahrani. Alright? He says, قال في المسالك ولا فرق في ذلك بين الحسن والقبيح للعموم ولا بين الأمرض وغيره عندنا إلا للأمر الشارع الأمرد بالحجاب ثم لو خاف الفتنة بالنظر إليه أو التلذذ به فلا إشكال في التحريم كغيره. So now, Yusuf al-Bahrani says that there is no difference between a good looking and a bad looking, and an amrad and a non-amrad, except if a person is afraid of fitna of looking at him.
Ahsan, so the companions were the ones he was afraid of, not the prophet.
Don't cut me off. Watch this.
So
Watch
Shaykh
this.
Yusuf al-Bahrani actually doesn't
وقد
come to
روي
you.
أن وفدا قدموا
Yeah,
على
yeah,
رسول
I
الله
accept
صلى
it, I
الله
accept it.
عليه وآله وسلم.
Look at the joke. I
Watch
even
this,
refuted it
watch
before he
this.
brought it.
وفيهم
Boom!
غلام
Mursal 34 and you and your entire
حسن
religion.
Watch this, look.
Boom!
فأجلسه من ورائه.
Boom!
The prophet in his books
Yeah,
put
he
an
did
amrad behind
it.
him.
Mursal, yeah. Just like how in your books, Ibn Taymiyyah affirms you would have slept in
Look
him.
at
My
Yusuf
issue.
al-Bahrani literally says that the prophet put a boy behind him because he was scared to look at him.
No, not because he was scared. No. Where does he say he was scared to look at
The
him?
same narration is in his books.
ابلع you. Boom
The
on
same
you, ya
narration is
jahil.
in his
Ya
books.
jahil, I already told you
Wallahi,
it
the
is.
same
I already
narration is in
told you
his
it is,
books.
ya
Look at
ahmar.
this. Look
No
at this.
way.
The
No
same
way he's
exact
thinking of it.
narration is
No
in his
way,
books.
this jahil. No way.
Wallahi, the same narration is in his books. This Jahil doesn't know that.
Hey guys. Relax. Take a deep breath. Everyone take a deep
Yeah,
breath.
Jahil. The issue is with what
doesn't
Ibn
know-
Taymiyyah says. Yeah,
He doesn't know the narration is in his books.
Yeah, Gabi. I already know. I told you. My issue is with what he says. Ya Ahmar.
Your prophet was a faggot. Your prophet was the biggest faggot. Your prophet was a faggot.
And Ibn Taymiyyah said he would have done him. Ibn Taymiyyah says he would have done him. Look, Ibn Taymiyyah says he would have done him. Ya Jahil. Ya Jahil. Ibn Taymiyyah says he would have done him. Look, Ibn Taymiyyah says he would have done him. Ya Jahil. The Prophet sat him behind him so that he would, so the companions wouldn't look at him. Ya Ahmar. Ibn, you and your Prophet, according to Ibn Taymiyyah, would have been really having a good time. The Al-Allama Sheikh Yusuf al-Bahrani is talking about putting him behind his back so the companions don't look at him. Ya Jahil. Not so the Prophet doesn't look at him. Ibn, you and your Prophet who wanted to look at little boys, according to Ibn Taymiyyah. According to Ibn Taymiyyah, your Prophet would have done him because of the Tisa' Nisa. And I dare you to show me where
Jilani, where are you dropping me? Jilani, why are you dropping me?
No, I didn't
Jilani, why are you
drop
dropping me?
and you got the boom in you now.
Why are you
you. I
dropping me?
didn't drop you.
Okay.
Ibla.
Now,
Ibla.
you see. Number one, Jilani. Mods are
Number
cursing.
Number one.
And number two,
Number
the
one, you
khawal
just
on your
don't-
panel is also cursing.
Yeah.
The khawal on your
Ibn
panel is
Taymiyyah
also-
says, Ibn Taymiyyah, Allah, I don't believe it.
Iskut,
Ibn
iskut, ya
Taymiyyah says he would have
khawal,
slept
iskut, ya
with him.
khawal.
The
Yusuf
khawal is you
al-Bahrawi-
and your Prophet who would have slept with little
Your
boys.
prophet used to suck dick for a living. Shut your mouth.
Yeah,
Shut your mouth.
just
Shut
like
your
he
mouth.
did with Imam
Shut your
al-Hassan
mouth.
in your books. In your books he did with Imam al-Hassan. Be careful.
Okay, guys. You guys can't bring religious figures and start saying bad things about the Prophet, your Prophet, this Prophet. You can't do that. Or else this is just sinful. Straight up.
All right, very simple. You want to avoid all this cursing? Turn on a Showtime. Turn on a Showtime, Jilani.
Thank you for exposing. No Showtime. No Showtime. Thank you for exposing
we know,
him today.
we know you
Thank
can't
you for
work without a
exposing him.
Showtime.
Thank you for
This Jahil
exposing
didn't know
him.
the same narration is in his
No,
books.
I already know, ya Ahmad.
Same
I told you,
narration
ya
is in his
Jahil.
books.
Ya
That his
Jahil.
prophet
Ya
had a shahwa.
Jahil. Ya
His prophet had a
Jahil. Ya
shahwa.
Jahil. Ya
His prophet had a
Jahil. Ya
shahwa.
Jahil.
Now-
Wait, the
now-
Prophet had shower for the little boy?
Now,
What does Sheikh Yusuf al-Bahrani say this?
now make my screen bigger.
Show
Make my screen bigger.
No,
And
don't
put on
lie. He's
Showtime.
lying.
Put on
He's trying to run.
Showtime. Put on
Show me
Showtime.
Sheikh Yusuf al-Bahrani. No,
This
don't put on
Jahil did
Showtime.
same
Don't put on
narrations in
Showtime.
his books.
Don't put on Showtime.
Same
Don't
narrations
put on
in his
Showtime.
books.
Show me where Sheikh Yusuf al-Bahrani says the Prophet had shower, or you're lying.
Turn on
He's lying.
Showtime.
One second. Say
Jilani,
it.
turn on
Say it.
Showtime.
He said something. Say it.
Jilani,
One second.
turn
Mute
on
him up for a
Showtime.
second. Just
Turn
one
on
second.
Showtime.
Just
Turn
one
on
second.
Showtime.
Say it. Give me a second. Give me a
Say
second.
it. Say it.
He
Say
said,
it. Say it. Say it.
So are you crying like a little boy? He said, say it, listen. He said that Sheikh Yusuf al-Bahrani said that the Prophet had shahwa. Where does Sheikh Yusuf al-Bahrani
Make
say
my
that?
screen bigger. Make my screen bigger. Put
No,
on
no.
Showtime.
Show
Make my
it-
screen
show
bigger.
what the
Put on
pro-
Showtime.
pro-
Make my
show
screen
what
bigger
the
and show.
Prophet said that.
Alright, Jilani,
Show
turn
what
on
the
a
Prophet-
Showtime
okay,
so that there can be an actual debate. Be
Say-
a normal host and turn on Showtime.
He is a normal host. You're the
Turn
one
on
that's running.
Showtime. Turn
You're
on
the one that's
Showtime.
running.
Turn on
Show
Showtime.
where Sheikh Yusuf al-Bahrani said
Turn
the Prophet
on
had shahwa.
Showtime.
Why are you
Turn on
running?
Showtime.
Why are you running like a
Turn
little boy?
on Showtime.
Why are you
Turn on
crying? Why are you
Showtime. Turn on
crying? Look at
Showtime.
him.
Turn it
Stop
on.
screaming.
Turn on the
Stop
Showtime.
screaming. Show where he
Jilani,
said
turn
that
on the
he had
Showtime.
one sec. Show where he said he had shahwa.
Jilani, everyone's asking for a
What?
Showtime
No,
because
no,
we
no,
know
that's your little
we
boys.
know we know
That's your little boys.
he can't operate
That's your
without a
little boys.
Showtime. If he can't
Show
yell,
where he said. Show where he said that he had. Show where he said he had.
I'm
shahwa
still
with a
being
little
muted.
boy.
Look, I'm still being
No,
muted.
you're lying.
I thought you took his
You're
mute.
lying. Why are you
Hold
lying?
on.
I'm not muting
Actually,
you.
hold on.
Turn on a Showtime or bring a timer.
Okay,
Choose
I'm
one.
bringing a timer. Can I
Yeah, bring a timer. But listen, say it. Listen. I want something. He said. Sheikh
Shut
Yusuf
up,
al-Bahrani
shut
said-
your mouth,
Look,
shut
he's
your
trying to
mouth
run.
and
He's
bring
trying
a
to run. He's
timer.
trying to run. The little boy's trying
Bring
to
a
run.
timer. Bring a
Say it. Give me
timer.
a second
Bring
to
a
speak.
timer. Bring
Say
a
it.
timer.
Say
Bring
it.
a
I agree
timer.
to a timer. One
Bring a
sec. He's
timer.
gonna have to show
Bring a
something.
timer.
Listen.
Bring a
Say
timer.
it. Everybody
Bring a
record
timer.
this.
Bring a
He has
timer.
to show.
Bring a timer.
One sec.
Bring a timer.
Look at him. He's like a little kid.
Yes,
Say it.
timer.
Give me a second.
Timer. Timer.
Let me.
Hold on.
Bring a
You
timer.
just got boomed.
Bring
You're
a
a little
timer.
boy. You
Bring
just
a
got
timer.
boomed.
Bring a timer.
On. Guys, quiet. Can you time this, Secret Truth?
Yes, of course, no
All
problem.
right. Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, listen. I just got
Now
one
watch
thing to
this.
say.
Now
One
watch
sec.
this.
Say
Watch this.
Gillani.
I'm
One
gonna
sec.
prove. I'm gonna prove that he accused
One
this guy
sec.
committed kufr. He
One
accused
sec,
this
one sec,
prophet
one
of
sec.
being a luti.
One sec, one
Wallahi
sec.
he did.
Show me,
Wallahi he
show
did.
me
Wallah, he
where
accused his prophet of being a luti.
One sec,
Okay,
one
hold
sec.
on.
Ibn Taymiyyah is the one who accused the
You
prophet of
accused your
luti.
prophet of liking it. You accused your prophet of liking it.
Muhammad, hold on.
The prophet of liking it. You and
Hold
Ibn
on,
Taymiyyah.
You'll see
Listen.
right now.
Hold on.
Now.
Okay,
He said,
do you have
one
a
sec,
timer
one
or
sec,
no?
Jilani, give me a second. Yeah, he
Secret,
wants
do you
that.
have
One
a
sec,
timer?
Jilani. Let me
Make
go
him put
first.
on. If he
Let me
can't,
go
if he
first.
can't do it,
Let
Jilani
me
also.
go
I mean,
first.
General also has a timer.
Why are you whining? One sec. Let me go
General
first.
has a timer.
Let me
Bring him up.
Let me say
Bring
something.
him up.
Listen.
Bring him up.
He said,
Bring him
Wallah,
up.
I'm gonna boom you.
Bring
He
him
said
up.
that Sheikh Yusuf Bahrani said that the Prophet sallallahu
Bring
alayhi wa
up a
alihi-
timer. Bring
One
up a
sec,
timer.
one
Bring
sec,
up a
one
timer.
sec.
Bring up a
He
timer.
said
Thank you.
that the Prophet said.
General's got a timer. Shut up.
He said. Why is he
Don't
running?
be scared.
One sec.
Don't be scared.
He
Don't be
said that-
scared. Don't
one
be
sec.
scared.
I'm not.
Don't be
Who's scared of
scared.
you?
Don't
Scared
be
of you?
scared.
Grow a mustache.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Go on mute.
I have something to say before he goes.
Alright,
Listen.
yalla. Mute up.
I have something to say.
Mute up.
One sec, Jilani, give me a second.
Mute
Let me
up.
say.
Mute up. General has a timer.
We're seeing,
Mute up.
we're seeing
Mute
General's
up.
lovely
Mute
face.
up.
Listen,
Mute up.
go on mute. real quick. Go on mute.
The face.
Go on
Your
mute.
prophet would have probably wanted to do something with General.
No, your prophet
Your
would have done
prophet,
something
if he
with
saw-
General because he liked little young boys. One sec,
Okay,
go on
quiet,
mute. Listen,
quiet.
thank you.
If your
Jilani,
prophet
listen.
saw General,
One sec,
he
mute
probably
him for a second,
would have
Jilani.
taken off
Yes,
his
your
pants.
prophet.
Alright, shut your
Okay.
mouth.
Yeah, your
Shut your
prophet would
mouth.
have done.
Shut your mouth. Just like
Muhammad,
Uyun
go
Akhbaru
first.
Rida, right?
Muhammad, go
Hassan,
first.
Alright, now mute him.
One sec. Jilani, give me a second.
So the
Jilani, give me
time
a second.
starts. Mute him so the
Jilani,
time
give me a
starts.
second.
Okay,
Mute him
Muhammad,
so the
give him a
time
second.
starts.
Give him a
One sec. Go on. Give me for 1 second. He said that Sheikh
He's
Yusuf
not
Bahrani
gonna
said.
speak until the timer is
Why is
done.
he crying?
This guy,
He's
wait.
He's crying.
The
Listen, one sec.
Shiite
Go
thinks
on
he's gonna
mute.
speak without a timer.
Look, that sounds like a Shia.
Miskeen. Miskeen.
Guys, hold on.
Go on mute. Go on
Hold
mute.
Everyone,
Thank you.
hold on.
I want to say something, Jilani.
Little boy, we know
The
your
little
show.
boy is you and your prophet
Hold
would have slept
on.
with it.
We know Muhammad Bazi.
General, can you start
General, put on the
Go on
timer
mute.
and start it right away.
Put on
Don't
the
even.
timer.
Don't.
this.
Three
Watch
minutes.
this.
3 minutes each.
1 sec. Watch this. One sec, Jilani. Give me a second.
Just turn up the
Yeah,
timer.
1 sec,
Just turn on the
Jilani.
timer.
Turn
Turn on the timer.
Jilani, give me a second. Stop crying and give me a
The
second.
only
He
person
said
that's crying is your prophet.
the only
because
crying
he couldn't
the
handle
only
it. Like Abu
person that's
Nawas.
crying is your prophet who Abu Nawas
Abu
is a Sunni.
Nawas. Abu Nawas was giving it to the prophet.
He was a Mufi. He was giving to the Sunni prophet.
Mute him up. Mute him up.
Listen,
General, click on start.
give me a
Yalla.
second. Give me a
Yalla.
second. So listen, Sayyid Jilani, give me a second.
Yalla,
He said Sheikh Yusuf
Shut up.
Bahrani
The
said
timer started.
he's
The
running.
timer
He's running.
The time started. The time
Let me
started.
speak.
The
Let me
timer
speak.
started.
What's wrong with
The
him?
timer started.
Let me
The
speak.
timer started.
Let me speak.
Restart it.
So
Restart
one
it.
sec, restart it. Let me speak for a
Restart
second.
it.
Listen, he
Restart
said word for word, Sheikh Yusuf al-Bahrani says that the Prophet had shahwa for the little boy. I want to see this word. If you don't show it, you're a liar. And Ibn Taymiyyah says your Prophet's a luti. I have nothing to
Shut
do
your
with
mouth.
it.
All right.
I have
Shut your
nothing.
mouth.
You have to show. And he said the Prophet had shahwa for the little boy. You have to show the Prophet said he had shahwa for the little boy.
Mute up, bro. Just mute up.
Like Ibn Taymiyyah says your Prophet wanted it even he had none.
Mute up. Now mute up.
Start the timer.
General. So we're gonna expose Kakashi's probably like his friend, the safe guy, who got exposed for going on Reddit and looking at gay porn. So shut your mouth.
No,
Shut up.
that's
Shut
your
your
guy.
mouth.
That's your
Shut your
people.
mouth. His
That's
friend,
exactly
his
what
friend
we did.
safe was exposed.
Yeah,
Let's
your friend
start with
Ibn
the timer.
Uwais
Let's start with the timer.
see, look.
Let's start. Listen, Kakashi.
Hold on. Guys, this is not working. General's going to do the timer. Muhammad 24, you're going to come up, you're going to speak, and then Kakashi, you're going to respond. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this like Jahils, okay? Please, respectfully.
Jilani, I told you from the start. Let's do a timer.
It's very simple. Look, he's gonna insult. He's gonna interrupt. So once I'm done with the 5 minutes, I go down, and once I'm done, he comes up, and then rinse and repeat. Put on the timer. Watch this.
All right, one second.
Make my no. You keep him down. You keep.
Where is he?
Yeah, I know he's a runner, but you keep him down until I'm done. You keep him down until I'm done.
Started.
No, wait. Pause it. Make my screen bigger, Jilani.
No, he has to be up here. He has to be
No,
up here.
I will drop, and then he can respond. Every person will get 5 minutes uninterrupted.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, make my screen bigger before he starts it.
Are you ready?
All right. No, not his screen bigger. Make my screen bigger. Yeah, look, he ran away from Jailani's live.
No,
he knows
he's here.
He can't operate. He can't operate if there's a showtime. Now look,
he's here.
He had an issue. 1 second. He had an issue with Ibn Taymiyyah mentioning the narration in his Majmu' al-Fatawa that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
That was not my issue.
Jailani, I told you to drop
just
the
wait.
That he said he had 9 wives and he wanted to.
Drop the
Kakashi,
khawal
wait, let him
until-
finish.
That's what my issue is. Not with the narration if you interpret it correctly. And I've said this before.
Drop him.
My issue is not with the interpretation. If you interpret it correctly, which is the
All right,
companions
now
wanted to
watch.
do the little
Drop
boy
him.
with your
Let's
companions.
do this.
But I'm
Let's do this
saying
so
Drop him.
everyone.
that your
Let's do
prophet,
this so everyone
unlike
can benefit.
yeah, we're gonna all benefit. One sec, General. My
Yeah,
issue
خلاص.
is that he says.
والله we're
One
not
sec.
going
General,
nowhere.
you
Yeah,
can't
one
be
sec.
speaking. General, you can't
He made
speak.
a statement. He said Sheikh
He already
Yusuf
said his
Bahrani.
statement. Wait, Jilani,
One
wait,
sec.
Jilani, did
You
he say
said
his
the
statement? Yes or no?
No, what was
He
the
said his
statement I
statement before,
What
and
was
he
the
already
statement
said
I
it. He
made?
said,
What did I say?
Yusuf al-Bahr, we get it. Drop and I'm gonna answer.
What was my
Drop
statement?
and I'm gonna answer.
What was my
Drop
statement?
and I'm
Repeat
gonna
it.
answer.
What was my statement? No,
Jilani,
just let him repeat it.
Jilani, you
Jilani, I'll
can't
go down.
operate.
I'll go down
You
myself.
can't operate.
Kakashi, I'm gonna drop
You
you.
can't.
No, one sec, one
You
sec. Let
can't
him, just let
operate
him
a
repeat
normal
what I want
life.
him to say.
Wallahi,
Just
bro.
let him repeat.
What an
Jilani,
embarrassing
Let's
life.
do
What an
time. Let's just
embarrassing
do the
life.
timing.
Jilani,
Let's
just
do
let
the
him repeat.
timing.
Jilani,
Listen.
just let him repeat what I want him
Now
to say.
drop him.
No, Jilani, just let him repeat what I want him to say.
Jilani,
Drop
One
him
sec.
until
Jilani,
Repeat the
drop him
statement I
until,
want you
and
to
I'll be
say.
dropped as well.
One sec.
I'll be dropped after the 5 minutes are over. I'll be dropped as well.
Repeat the statement.
Thank you. Thank you. Very simple.
Okay, guys, you're gonna get 5 minutes each. Okay, simple as that. Kakashi, let him talk for 5 minutes, and then you can respond. Kakashi, okay? Muhammad 24, come out.
All right, look, I'm gonna make it very clear. You put on the showtime, okay?
Well, the short time is not working.
Or the timer, whatever, the timer.
Okay, go
Once
ahead.
my
Start.
5 minutes are done, I'll drop, and then he can take his 5 minutes. Very
Okay, go
simple.
ahead. Start.
All right. Wait, we need General to put up the timer.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Yes.
يلا بسم الله.
Okay. So he says, look at this kadhab. He says that in Majmu' al-Fatawa, Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah says that the Prophet wanted to have intercourse with the younger boy, the kadhab, the liar. We're going to show what Ibn Taymiyyah says. Watch this. Right here. All right. So this is what he was bringing from Majmu' al-Fatawa by Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah. And this was somebody asking him. He says, فَأَجَابَ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ الصَّبِيُّ الْأَمْرَدِ بمنزلة الامرأة الأجنبية في كثير من الأمور ولا يجوز تقبيله على هذا الوجه. Right? So he's saying, Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, he's saying that it is not permissible in certain umur that to sit with the amrad, or he has the same manzila, or has the same position as the foreign woman, al-imra al-ajnabiyya. Right? Very simple. This is what Ibn Taymiyyah says. And Ibn Taymiyyah himself says that this narration is weak. He says it's munkar. It's munkar, it's weak. But he uses it to derive fiqh. What fiqh is, and we'll teach the Shia this, they don't know anything about fiqh. Muhammad al-Bazi doesn't know anything about fiqh. Fiqh could be derived from weak hadith. You can derive something from a weak hadith without believing that this actually happened. Very simple. Who does this? His own scholars. His own scholars in Al-Hada'iq al-Nadira by Yusuf al-Bahrani, volume 23. The Jahil didn't know this. The same narration is in his books. He says, وَقَدْ رُوِيَ أَنَّ وَفْدًا قَدَّمُوا عَلَى رَسُولِ اللَّهِ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَآلِهِ وَسَلَّمَ وَفِيهِمْ غُلَامٌ حَسَنُ الْوَجْهِ. That there came across a time, or there has been narrated at a time that the Prophet, there was him and a group of people, and there was a good-looking boy with him. فَأَجْلَسَهُ مِنْ وَرَائِهِ. And he put him behind him. He put him behind him. وكان ذلك بما رأى من الحاضرين ولم يأمره بالاحتجاب على الناس فدل على أنه لا يحرم. So he didn't make him put on hijab. The same narration is in his books, right? Now look at this. Jahil, watch this. Wallahi, watch this. 1 second, I'm gonna pull it up right now. All right, look, this is Masalik al-Afham, all right, by Shahid al-Thani. All right, this is volume 7, page 45. Look what he says. He says, look how he derives fiqh from this. He says, جواز نظر كل واحد من الرجال والنساء إلى مثله موضع وفاق قول وفعل بشرط أن لا يكون النظر بالتلذذ. So he's speaking about the fiqh, about when it's permissible to look at somebody and when it's not permissible to look at somebody. He says, ولا بين الأمرد وغيره عندنا إلا لأمر الشارع الأمرد بالحجاب. نعم لو خاف الفتنة بالنظر إليه أو التلذذ فلا إشكال في التحريم. He says that if this person fears that he has تلذذ, meaning shahwa, that he has shahwa from looking at this person, then it's haram. What does he use as proof? وقد روي أن وفدا قدموا على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وفيهم غلام حسن الوجه فأجلسه من ورائه. He's using the narration of the Prophet to prove that a person can have shahwa. وكان ذلك بما رأى من المحاضرين ولم يأمره بالاحتجاب عن الناس فدل على أنه لا يحرم. Look what he says. وإجلاسه وراءه تنزها منه صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم وتعففا. That the Prophet put him behind him to remove away the shahwa. Ya jahil. Who's saying this? Al-Shahid al-Thani is saying that your Prophet had shahwa and he put him behind him so that the shahwa is removed. This jahil doesn't know what's in his own books. Uqsim bi Rabbi Kaaba. We have to teach him every single time. Every single time. Bring him up. Bring him up.
Yeah, one second, man. Let me try and find another timing app because this one keeps. 1 second.
Ibla' ya jahil. Wallah, biggest boom you'll ever see. Bring him up. Bring him up. If he...
Kakashi, come up.
So let me try and find another timing thing.
Kakashi, come up.
5 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 sec. Set. Alright. Inshallah, this one will be a bit better.
Kakashi, come up.
This one should be better. No, wallah, I'm going to do 5 minutes.
Sayyid
I'm going to be fair.
Jillani, go on mute. Sayyid Jillani, I told him my issue with the narration was not that
So you
Ibn
starting now
Taymiyyah
so I can
mentions
start
it.
the timer?
Yes,
Yes, start it.
Start the timer.
Stop speaking.
Yeah,
All right,
stop
yeah.
speaking. Go on mute, like a good boy. We listen. It's me versus
Watch
all of
your
them
mouth,
today.
bro. I'm a moderator, okay? Watch your
Yeah, no issue. Today it's me versus all of them. Wallah, I'm gonna embarrass him. He said, "It's بمرأة من الحاضرين يا جاهل." بمرأة من الحاضرين يا غبي. Like boom on you. He's hiding him from them so they don't look at him and they get shahwa. Ya hmar. Ibn Taymiyyah says your prophet had shahwa because he had 9 women. I mentioned the issue is the 9 women. Ya hmar. Ya muti. You're a debater ya jahil. It's بمرأة. بمرأة يا حمار. والله laugh at him. Wallah, Sunnis are just complete ignorant people if they admit this guy's a debater. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, according to Sheikh Yusuf al-Bahrani, even in his fatwa, he did not put hijab on him from them. Ya hmar. Ya hmar. It even says hijab. بمرأة من الحاضرين. Ya jahil. It literally says it in the narration. You can't even make it up. Show me where he says here بمرأة من الحاضرين, because he's talking about the companions being the ones that have an issue with the boy. Nowhere do both scholars say that the Prophet is the one who has shahwa. Rather, they're saying that the companions had shahwa, so the Prophet hid him, so they don't do luwat on him. But of course, Ibn Taymiyyah doesn't understand it because we know Ibn Taymiyyah, he himself never got married. So we don't know, and Ibn al-Qayyim was his favorite student, so we don't know what he might have been doing with him. Wallah. You know, Ibn al-Qayyim never got married either. You guys take a guess, both student and teacher. So in Majmu' al-Fatawa, the narration I read, my issue, and I read it to him. I read it to him. I even told him, my issue, Jillani, you were here.
Yeah.
My issue is that he affirms the report, and he explains it, that the Prophet was married
The
to
timer,
9... One second, I'm speaking, don't interrupt. Bring him down if he interrupts. Thank you. وهو مزوج بتسعة نسوة. هذا وهو رسول الله. And he's married to 9 women. A clear indication that your Prophet wanted him with the 9 women, ya jahil. My scholars, they don't say the Prophet was married to 9 women and they wanted him. They say that the Prophet ﷺ hid him so that the fitna that these people got was not from the little boy. And he didn't put a hijab on him. He specifically mentions he didn't put a hijab on him because it's not obligatory. Nowhere does it say the Prophet himself had the shahwa. He said, مَخَافَةَ أَن تَدَّلَعِ الْفِتْنَةِ. مخافة أن الناس هم الذين يصبح عندهم شهوة. That the people themselves. You thought you were a debater? You thought you could come against me? Oh, little boy, you don't know anything. And by the way, on this issue, you mentioned this part, you forgot this part, sorry, that there was a little boy that came. The issue is we know what your prophet meant by the fact that the mistake of Dawood was another. Watch what Sunni scholars affirm for the mistake of Dawood so we understand it. In الداء والدواء, Ibn al-Qayyim, the student of Ibn Taymiyyah, he explains it. He says, فَنِكَاحُ الْمَعْشُوقَ هُوَ دَوَاءُ الْعِشْقِ. Allah marrying the loved one and sleeping with them is the medicine for love. ودواء شرعا وقدرا وبه تداوى داود عليه السلام. Nabi Dawood, he married, and this is the boom, wallah, I'm making him swallow it. When Nabi Dawood تداوى بهذا الدواء, and ولم يرتكب النبي محرما, it wasn't haram. وإنما تزوج المرأة, he married her, like the narration in your book say. My narrations don't say this about Nabi Dawood. المرأة وضمها إلى نسائه لمحبته لها, because he liked her. So he affirms the story of the Bible. Yes? Unlike what we have, which is a refutation of the story in عيون أخبار رضا, which you quote the book, subhanAllah, but you don't know what's in it. But again, my issue was the understanding of the scholar. The boom is here in what part? وَهُوَ مُزَوَّجْ بِتِسْعَةِ نِسْوَةٍ. And he's married to 9 women. If my scholars ta'wil the narration so they don't insult the Prophet, that's fine. They're saying that the people had the shahwa. And I dare you to bring that they say the Prophet had shahwa. I dare you. That they say وَهُوَ كَانَ لَدَيْهِ شَهْوَةٌ شَهْوَةَ هَذَا الْغُلَامِ. I dare you. I dare you and all your scholars. I dare you and all your scholars where it says the Prophet هُوَ كَانَ لَدَيْهِ شَهْوَةَ الْغُلَامِ. Of course we explained it. Now I dare him to explain what Ibn Taymiyyah meant by he was married to 9 women. I dare him. Bring him up Gillani and have him explain it. And I'll go down. Look how nice I am. I'll even go down for them, for the little boys.
Okay.
Go ahead. Now boom this, abla' this one. Inshallah, record both, huh? Don't just record like you guys do, cut, umadishinu. We all know what you Sunnis do, huh? You cut, whatever. Record this boom in your face. I don't have to cut anything. Alhamdulillah, my opinions are in front of me.
Okay, 5 minutes up. Muhammad, come up.
All right, drop him. I drop down for him, he drops. Make my screen bigger. Kakashi. Actually, I'm not even going to call you Kakashi. Muhammad al-Bazi. The video is being edited as we speak, just so you know. Anyways, so let's go back to what Shahid al-Thani says. Look at this. This Jahil, look, just to show you this guy doesn't even know what he's reading. Shahid al-Thani, right, when he mentions this in volume 7, page 45, look what he says. He says that the Prophet was doing this so that Sahaba don't have shahwa. Look, he says, فَأَجْلَسَهُ مِنْ وَرَائِهِ وَكَانَ ذَلِكَ بِمَا رَأَى مِنَ الْحَاضِرِينَ ولم يأمره بالاحتجاب عن الناس فدل على أنه لا يحرم وإجلاسه وراءه تنزها منه. This was تنزها from him, not from the Sahaba, ya jahil. So he was removing the shahwa from himself. This guy doesn't even know what he's reading. منه, not منهم, ya jahil murakkab. You don't even know what you're reading. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Wa ta'affufan. Now watch this. He calls me Mursal 24 because my scholars use Mursal narrations. Wallahi al-azim, you're not going to call me Mursal again after this day. Watch this. This is Rasail Fiqhiyya, all right, by Ja'far al-Subhani. Volume 3. He says, وَالْإِخْتِلَافِ Wallahi, this is going to, I told you guys it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath. وَالْإِخْتِلَافِ إِنَّمَا هُوَ فِي مَعْنِ الْعَوْرَةِ فهل هي أو فهل هي بين السرتين أو الركبة أو لا في غيرها. So now they're talking about the awrah. He's going on and he's mentioning fiqh. Watch this. He says, نعم روى ابن قدامة عن الشعبي. You said الشعبي does marasil. Your scholars are using الشعبي, bringing a mursal narration. ابلع. قال قدم وفدا عبد القيس على النبي وفيهم غلام أمرد ظاهر الوضاء فأجلسه النبي وراء ظهره. He mentions the same narration that you use from Ibn Taymiyyah, from the same narrator you say is mursal. How worse can it get than this? Wallahi, how worse can it get than this? Look what he says. He also affirms that he had shahwa. وبما أنه لم يأمره بالاحتجاب يستكشف أن الأمر كان للتعفف الشديد, that there was such a strong شهوة غير البالغ حد الوجوب, that he himself was doing this to remove the shahwa, but at the same time not make it haram. So one, there's two scholars are saying that he has shahwa, Jafar al-Subhani and Yusuf al-Bahrani. And number two, they use the same exact narration, right? They use the exact same narration that you say is mursal and make fun of Ahl Sunnah for using ya jahil. And now I dare him, I'm giving him 2 minutes of my time. Come up and show what's in Uyun Akhbar al-Rida. Come up. Bring him up in my time. Bring him up. In my time, he shows what's in Uyun Akhbar al-Rida. Bring him up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's going to be a big uh-oh. Bring him up. Why is he scared? Why is he scared? Bring him up.
He can't. It's because he can't confront you one-on-one. That's
Yeah,
why.
don't confuse him with Kakashi's sister. Bring actual Kakashi. Yalla, bring him up. Is he scared to come up? Is he scared to come up? Does he have PTSD from like the last 3 videos on S2K? What's going on? And by the way, if you guys think that we're not getting our account back, we already got contacted by TikTok. They don't know. And just for Ahl Sunnah, to make it very clear, for Ahl Sunnah, Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah says that the Prophet did this to teach the people that the Amrad has the same manzila as Imra'a Ajnabiyya. Okay? Imra'a Ajnabiyya. So he was doing this to teach the people. If he has an issue that the Prophet was doing this to teach the people, I dare him to come up and challenge that. Why is he so shook? Jilani, is he requesting, yes or no?
Hold on.
No. Is he? Yo, look. Your mods are cursing. Your mods are cursing.
Hold on.
Your mods are cursing.
Yeah, your mods are cursing. Yeah, no.
Guys, no cursing.
Remove
No,
remove
1
the
second,
chicken
Ahmed. No, I'm sorry. This is not going to be mods, not cursing. Remove her mod.
the chicken
Remove her mod.
Remove her.
Remove her mod right now.
Okay.
She just cursed the Prophet's wife. Remove
Right
it.
now.
The-
This chicken, bint al-Ahira. Remove her mod.
Okay. Hold on.
Look, he's scared.
You've
He's
got-
typing in the comments and he's not. Yo, take her
by the
mod.
way,
Relax.
Go down, inshallah, go down. We're going to prove the ignorance of this person. For the umpteenth time, يا جاهل يا أحمق يلي لا تعلم اللغة العربية. It's بمرأة من الناس يا جاهل. بمرأة من الناس. Boom, this one, swallow it until you go back to whatever. And then he says, تنزها منه يا جاهل is referring back to those companions do not get a sin. Do you understand? So those companions, you said, my scholars, and you said this word for word, my scholars said the Prophet had shahwa for the little. Where do my Prophet say this? Where do my companions say? Where my scholars say this? The scholars say that this is so these companions don't get shahwa, and this is why he doesn't order him to put on a hijab. And this is why he doesn't order him to put on a hijab, because it's not obligatory that he wears the hijab in front of these companions. You don't even know basic fiqh, ya ghabi. Then another thing, we don't call you Mursal 24, ya jahil, because your scholars accept Mursal narrations. We call you Mursal 24 because you accept Mursal narrations from al-Sha'bi, ya ghabi, that don't have mutaba'at, and in matters of belief, not in matters of jurisprudence. I never said there's an issue if you accept them in matters of jurisprudence. Now again, yeah, exactly, swallow. And by the way, ikhwan, inshallah, after this, he's not answering my questions. He's refused. I told him, what does وَهُوَ مُزَوَّجْ بِتِسْعَةِ نِسْوَ mean? What does he's married to 9 women mean? And by the way, I know you guys edit videos. You guys don't dare post a full debate. Because if you post it, the embarrassment you just got, wallah, it's embarrassing. Wallah, 2 times I correct you on how to read the narration so you understand what it means, and you still don't read it correctly. Wallah, it's embarrassing. بِمَرْأَى مِنَ النَّاسِ, meaning in the view of the people. So in the view of the people, he put them behind him. So that they don't look at him, ya ghabi. The issue is, wallah, in aql as-Sunni, you see, the issue, the brain of a Sunni is very tiny. It doesn't work real well, so you have to like stimulate it. Yes? You have to stimulate it. Now, as for the issue of Ibn Taymiyyah, again, I'm going to repeat to you my ishkal, memorize it, and come back and reply to it. Ibn Taymiyyah says, the Prophet would have done the little boy because he says, إِنَّمَا كَانَتْ خَطِيئَةَ دَاوُود النَّظَرِ, meaning the mistake of Dawood was looking at the little boy, or else he would have liked to do him. And then he says, and he's married to 9 women, which means he would have put him with those 9 women, and maybe you would have been one of the 9 women. We don't know, wallah. You count as a woman, inshallah, without the beard and the whatever. And he would have done him with the 9 women. And then he mentions وَلَمْ تَكُنْ الْفَاحِشَ مَعْرُوفَ فِي الْعَرَبِ, which he tells you what the Prophet would have done to him. And my scholars, bring me a single scholar, as you said word for word. I don't want تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ and wallah تَعَفُّفًا مِنْهُ. We know it's تَعَفُّفًا وَتَنَزُّهًا لِلصَّحَابة, يعني to protect them from sin. Yes, because if you go to al-Ma'ani and you go to what ta'affuf means, ta'affuf al-abd, عفّ امتنع عما لا يحل ولا يليق. تنزها منه لهم. I what? That these people, so they don't commit sin, he stopped them from it. امتنع عما لا يحل ولا يليق. He stopped from what is disliked. Yes? This is what the Prophet did in my books. But in your books, Ibn Taymiyyah says your Prophet would have done him with the 9 women. Shmeek, Habibi. There's a big difference. Again, even the Sunnis can see this. Even the Sunnis. And inshallah, after this kapsa is done with you, and everybody saw it, even when I explained the narration at the beginning of the live, I told you my issue was that Ibn Taymiyyah mentions the 9 women. He doesn't ta'wil the narration. He mentions the 9 women and says the Prophet is married to 9 women. That and the Prophet is married to 9 women. Yani the Prophet would have done him, but he's married to 9 women. Yani shuf, the Prophet would have still done him. That's not what my scholars say. And I dare you to bring a single scholar. Again, we dare you, Mursa 24, you're lying. And put this in your recording. If you're a man, you're lying. Show me where my scholars say that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa had shahwa for the little boy. And you said this word for word. We got it. You said it word for word. So this boom, inshallah, you swallowed. And anybody who curses the Sayyid al-Najis, your mother, ta'arif anta who your mother is, she rode a camel. Don't curse the Sayyid al-Najis. Tadabu in the comments. We know how to respond to you. Yalla, akul al-ahwal.
40 Romans.
No, Aisha rode Talha in your book.
40 Romans. 40
Talha in your
Romans.
book.
One camel, but it's 40 Romans.
Quiet. General, you can't be speaking, man. Just be quiet. You're just
Listen. I may be the timer. I may be the timer, but anyone that curses Aisha alayhi salam is going to get it.
Where's M24?
I mean, that's 1 camel, but 40 Romans is a different story.
Listen, Jilani, you're not going to allow this mukhannath, this muti, this khanzir to curse al-Mu'mineen Aisha.
No,
Aisha radiallahu, 1 second, Aisha radiallahu anha might have rode a camel, but Narjis rode 40 Romans.
Okay.
Keep it academic.
By the way, did you unmod the chick?
Hey guys, we got to take a break now. Because now it's not getting, you can't be cursing anyone, man. Seriously.
Bring General back up to time it.
Where is he? Top across. He's not requesting.
General, request up and we're going to do the timer again.
Tell him to be quiet, man. He can't be speaking.
General خلاص سيبها لي انا حتصرف. All right, just turn on the timer. He said that the Prophet.
One second. After 1 second. After this, I'm gonna, because I've got to go after this. Yeah. So if you want to bring someone else to time.
Bring this the Seeker of Truth. After this, bring the Seeker of Truth.
All right. Yalla, go ahead.
Yeah. So just to make it very simple, this guy lied. He said that Ibn Taymiyyah said that the Prophet had a shahwa and wanted to do the boy. I dare you to come up and show me where Ibn Taymiyyah said that the Prophet had a shahwa and wanted to do the boy. As for your scholars, look at this. His scholars, when they mention this, they're multis. Scholars are multis. They will never be on the level of Ibn Taymiyyah. They take this narration, they don't even understand it, and they think that the Prophet had shahwa. His scholars are the ones who are accusing the Prophet of luwat. Watch this. Look. This is Masalik al-Ifham again by Shahid al-Thani, volume 7. He says, this guy says, تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُمْ. This guy, wallahi, we clipped it. We said, he said, تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُمْ. Wallahi, it's going to be made a video. Imagine how many videos we're going to make on you. Just, I want you to sit right now, like you're in the comments like a good boy. Just imagine the amount of videos. No, this is my time. I can say what I want to say. This is my time. Imagine the videos that are just going to be made about you. Just sit there and imagine them. Look, he says, وَإِجْلَاسُهُ وَرَائِهِ. The ha is the murad of who? The Prophet. The murad is the Prophet. تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ. That he removed he did tanzih from himself, not from his companions. This guy doesn't know the basic Arabic. That this is تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam wa ta'affufan. So now his Prophet himself, according to Ash-Shahid al-Thani, and if he says, and if he ever tries rejecting Ash-Shahid al-Thani's words, I'm going to show him that all his scholars affirm this. He doesn't know how many scholars I have affirming this narration in his books, right? Now, look at this guy. تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ لَهُمْ. Wait, 1 second, General, wait. Where does it say تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُمْ لَهُمْ? تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ صلى الله عليه وسلم. Boom, ya jahil. Look at this guy in the comments trying to say تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُمْ. Wallahi, you guys don't have brains. You guys don't have brains. Now, I dare him. Can you hear me?
You were cursing in the comments. My moderators, just mute anyone that's cursing.
Your own moderators are cursing, bro. Your own moderators.
No, they're not.
This Hassan was cursing.
No.
Ibn.
Yeah, Hassan, just know if you curse Aisha radiallahu anha, I'd make your mother.
Okay, continue.
So now the first thing is, he says that we're attacking you because you accept mursal narrations. Watch this. Every single thing he's gonna make fun of me for, it's in his books. Watch. This is 1 second, I'll bring it. Alright, this is تنقيح المقال في علم الرجال by Imam Qani. He mentions what Al-Bazanti says. Watch this. This is volume 7. Record this. This is volume 7, page 150. He mentions what Al-Bazanti says. وعنه أن العدة أنه لا يروي إلا عن ثقة. He mentions Ibn Abi Umair only narrating from ثقات. Look, he says وفي أوائل الذكرى أن الأصحاب أجمعوا على قبول مراسيله. That the Sahab of Al-Bazanti have ijma' on accepting his marasil. Your scholars themselves accept mursal narrations, and you're trying to attack Ahl Sunnah for accepting mursal narrations. Mursal Bazi. We're gonna stop calling you Muhammad al-Bazi. We're gonna call you Mursal al-Bazi, because you don't know that your own scholars accept mursal narrations, ya jahil, and that there's a consensus. There's a consensus accepting his marasil. Now give him my 1 minute. He has to respond to Shahid al-Thani. He has to respond to Shahid al-Thani.
Muhammad.
Yeah.
Give him 40 seconds. 40.
40 seconds. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll give him 40. I'll close that at 40 seconds.
Wait till it's 40 seconds. Mute your mic.
Yeah, 40
mute your mic.
seconds.
Go, bring him down. Thank you.
Yeah,
So
40 seconds.
40 seconds.
Anyway, I'm not gonna have time for
40 seconds for what?
You can bring.
I get 5 minutes.
No, you can bring
inshallah. Yeah, bring Hayallah person who cares about this little child. I wiped the floor with him and everybody's witnessing that my issue was.
Can you time it?
Naz, time it, inshallah. Listen.
I have to watch my own clock, but I'll be honest, bro.
Yeah, it's alright. Just time it. Tell us when it's over. I trust you. Put my screen bigger.
Yeah, look, for 5 minutes,
Make my screen bigger. Watch this. We're gonna start where he left off. He said, Shia scholars accept Marrasil in his Amrad accent. This is التمهيد لما في الموطأ من المعاني والأسانيد في حديث رسول الله. قال أبو عمر. This is, by the way, him, Al-Qurtubi. So you guys don't make the same mistake. You guys don't make the same mistake as your boy who debated the Ash'ari. He took the biggest L I've ever seen in my life. Abu Umar is himself. قال أبو عمر أجمع أهل العلم بالحديث أن ابن سيرين أجمع. He said the word أجمع. The scholars agree. أجمع أهل العلم بالحديث أن ابن سيرين أصح التابعين مراسيل. My issue, Habibi, is not that your scholars accept marasil. I have no issue with scholars
Can I
accepting
start it,
Marasil.
Jailani, or what?
Yeah, start it.
Yeah. Now go on mute. So my issue is not that your scholars accept Marasil or my scholars accept Marasil. Scholars accept Marasil on different issues, fiqh, history, whatever you want, aqidah. Scholars have an opinion. My issue is that you, when you debate us, you start weakening narrations left, right, and center, and then you accept Marasil ya jahil. And then you accept marasil like mursal al-sha'bi that ولم يتابع عليه. يعني nobody ever said this, what al-sha'bi saying is truth from any companion. You accept it as your belief because without it your belief would get destroyed that a Sayyidah Fatima died angry at Abu Bakr. As for the issue of Ibn Taymiyyah, so we don't bring that up, but this is why we call you Mursal 24. Yes? Mursal 24 for sure. Wallahi you're an embarrassment. Wallahi you're an embarrassment. This is Majmu' Fatawa Shaykh al-Hammamat Ibn Taymiyyah. He says that right here, وَهُوَ مُزَوَّجْ بِتِسْعَةِ نِسْوَةٍ. This is the part that I'm telling you of with shahwa. My scholars say, تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ I added لَهُمْ يَا غَبِي. So I explain it to you because you're a jahil. No, you wouldn't know this. Because my scholars don't believe that the Prophet can have shahwa for little boys. Unlike Ibn Taymiyyah who says the Prophet would have had little shahwa for this little boy with his 9 wives. Again, from the beginning, recorded and posted all the Shia. The Prophet had shahwa for the boy with his 9 wives. With his 9 wives. Now again, you have not addressed it yet. What does Ibn Taymiyyah say? Why does Ibn Taymiyyah say? Or for what reason? وَهُوَ مُزَوَّجْ بِتِسْعَةِ نِسْوَةٍ. Again, I'm telling you, the tanzih of the Prophet is for the companions, and this is why this is mentioned specifically on the issue of the hijab. And they say that he doesn't have to wear a hijab. From these people, the Prophet sat him behind him, so nobody looks at him. Now I'm asking you again, where do my scholars say that the Prophet would have been with this little boy? That's all we're saying. And my narration doesn't say إِنَّمَا كَانَتْ خَطِيئَةَ دَاوُدِ النَّظَرِ. It doesn't attribute this to prophets. Your narration does, Ibni, Habibi. I'm teaching you. Like wallah, it's an example. Wallah, it's disgusting. The Prophet would have this little boy with his 9 wives. Subhanallah. Now, as for the issue of Tamheed, we replied to it. What else, Jilani, honestly, what else have we not replied to?
Pretty much everything.
Well, we replied to everything, alhamdulillah. Even the owner of the live is saying this. And we're asking you, this part in the narration, I've replied to everything you brought up. This part, and he's married, not even the narration, this is the saying of Ibn Taymiyyah. وَهُوَ مُزَوَّجْ بِتِسْعَةِ نِسْوَةٍ. And he's married to 9 women. Yeah, by the way, mute these dogs who are cursing Sayyid al-Najis. Sayyid al-Najis taj raskum.
Naz, you're the moderator. Just
So
They're also
listen.
cursing Aisha, by the way, host. Just so you know.
Yeah. Whoever curses Aisha, mute him. I have no issue.
Yeah.
Yes? Now, as for the issue of what Ibn Taymiyyah says, he says, وَهُوَ مُزَوَّجْ بِتِسْحَةِ نِسْوَةٍ. And he's married to 9 women. He's affirming it for the Prophet with the 9 women. I'm asking him, Jilani, I want him to, because he said this, he said the Prophet, I said it and I proved it, that Ibn Taymiyyah is saying the Prophet had shahwa for the little boy. Because he mentions the 9 women. So it's clear he has shahwa for the little boy. Because he's putting him with his 9 women, yani, what is it going to be? I dare him to prove that my scholar said, the Prophet had shahwa for the little boy. Where my scholar said, النبي اشتهى, or كان لدى النبي شهوة, أو كان من 9 نساء, or the Prophet is married to 9 women. The Prophet's also married to 9 women, he wouldn't do this. Yes? Where do my scholars mention anything like this? Any of the scholars he brought up, any of them. I have no issue if you ta'wil this narration and you explain it as it being for the people in front of him. But where does the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wa alihi, where do the companions or the Prophet or my scholars or anyone say the Prophet had shahwa for the little boy? He's adding on from his own self. Where Ibn Taymiyyah says it's clear, the Prophet is married to 9 women. He's attributing the boy to the 9 women. Am I correct, Jilani?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we're saying. Where in my books do the scholars say, not تنزها منه وتعففا منه, these things, which by the way, I know the ضمير الهاء is راجع إلى رسول الله يا لك أعطيني سماي. Like أنت, we have to teach you بمرأة من الناس. In front of the people, we have to teach you how to say the word. بمرأة من الناس. We have to teach you how to say it. You're teaching me Arabic, ya غبي. 2 times he read it wrong. He still doesn't know how to read it. I dare him to come up. Listen, I'll go on mute. I dare him to come up and show me the narration. To read the narration correctly. بِمَرْءً مِنَ النَّاسِ, meaning in front of the people. Not that the Prophet ﷺ. Come up, read the narration correctly. That's all you have
Okay,
to do.
get him
Read
down.
it.
Get him down.
If you can read it correctly, I'll do
Get
Keep
tanazu.
down.
quiet. Keep quiet. Okay.
Yeah, read this correctly. Read the
Take him
narration.
down. Take him down. Take him down.
Read
Take
the
him down. Are you
narration.
Go down.
serious?
Go down. Go
Read
down.
the narration. All I want you
Go
is to read the
down.
narration.
Jailani,
Read the
take him
narration.
down.
Down.
I'll go down. Read the narration.
Jailani, you
Read-
dropped me early in my time. And
Okay,
Jailani,
fine.
if you
But,
drop me early in my...
guy,
One
the guy
second.
who's doing the timer, bro, you can't be
Yeah, he's
speaking.
doing
You
the
can't
timer.
speak.
And Jailani,
Stop
if you
speaking.
drop me... One second, Jailani. If you drop me early in my time, I'm going to rise back up and you're going to give me 5 minutes again. Because you
Okay.
dropped me in my time. Just so you know.
Okay, relax. Go ahead.
All right, make my screen bigger. Let me show you how this guy is an absolute ignoramus.
About the
He
9
doesn't-
wives.
1 second. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to reverse that on him. This Jahil doesn't even understand Ibn Taymiyyah's words. This Jahil, this little fat shit thinks he understands Ibn Taymiyyah's words.
Guy,
Wait, I'm going to drop so I don't
do
get
that.
banned. I'm going to come back up. Wait.
Don't do that. No disrespect.
There's no Sunni mods in the comments.
Bro, why are you speaking, bro? Okay, can we get another timer? Can someone else come up, please? Bro, you can't be speaking. I keep telling you that. You're neutral. You can't be taking sides. You can't be speaking. Simple as that.
Yo, listen. No. I want Anas as the timer. Anas, just don't speak. Barakallahu feek. Restart the time. Make my screen bigger. Abu Yukannizun wants to talk about the Arabic language. This is Majmu' al-Fatawa by Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, right? And he mentions this is what he's bringing. He says, وَهُوَ مُزَوَّجْ بِتِسَعَ نِسْوَةٍ, and he is married to 9 wives. Ibn Taymiyyah, oh my God, it's sad that we actually have to explain this to him. Ibn Taymiyyah is using this as proof that the Prophet didn't have shahwa and that he fulfills his desires to begin with, because the Prophet himself, he has 9 wives, he has fulfilled his desires, and he has no desires to begin with. Ya jahil, ibla' wal wafdu qawmun salihun wa lam takun al-fahisha ma'rufa fil Arab. That the fahisha wasn't even known in the Arabs' time, and the Prophet himself didn't even have shahwa to this because he was married to 9 wives. It's impossible for the Prophet to have had shahwa because he was already married to 9 wives. He's trying to take Ibn Taymiyyah's words and reverse it. This guy's trying to take Ibn Taymiyyah's words and reverse it. Wallahi, this guy is a jahil. This guy is a jahil. Ibn Taymiyyah is saying that the Prophet himself had 9 wives, and it's impossible for him to have shahwa, according to this young boy. Now, you think that you're going to correct yourself and say, oh, that word came from myself. Khalas, it's clipped. Whatever's clipped is clipped, and it's over for you. Now, let me show what his scholars say. His scholars accuse the Prophet. One second. His scholars accuse the Prophet of being a Rudan Jawad. Wal'adhu billah. The Prophet is not like a Rudan al-Jawad. Now, let me show. 1 second. Look at this. He tried lying. He thought he was going to lie and we wouldn't catch it. Look, this is Jawahir al-Kalam by, actually, I'm not, yeah, I'll get it from Jawahir al-Kalam. It's okay. By Al-Hasan al-Najafi. He mentions the same thing. He says, وَتَعَفُّفًا وَتَعْلِيمًا لِلنَّاسِ. If you have an issue, and I told you, if you have an issue with Ibn Taymiyyah teaching the people, Ibn Taymiyyah is saying that the Prophet taught the people, and he put him behind this. Look what Hasan Najafi says. He says, وَقَدْ رُوِيَ أَنَّ وَفْدًا قَدَّمُوا عَلَى رَسُولِ اللَّهِ صَلَى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ وَفِيهِمْ غُلَامٌ حَسَنُ الْوَجْهِ. Look how many scholars I'm going to bring. فأجلسه من ورائه وكان ذلك بما رأى من الحاضرين ولم يأمره بالاحتجاب عن الناس وإجلاسه ورائه تنزها منه عليه صلى الله عليه وسلم وتعففا وتعليما للناس. Boom! This scholar, Al-Hasan al-Najafi, agrees with Ibn Taymiyyah. He agrees with Ibn Taymiyyah that the Prophet did this to teach the people. Now, I'm not going to say Al-Hasan al-Najafi, right? And I'm not going to say Al-Hasan al-Najafi accused the Prophet of being a luti, because he might have had some brain cells. He knew how to interpret the hadith. As for Ash-Shahid al-Thani, the guy was brain dead. He says that he did this تنزها منه عليه صلى الله عليه وسلم وتعففا. He didn't say that this was تعليما للناس. So you have literally your scholars disagreeing, one agreeing with Ibn Taymiyyah and then another one accusing the Prophet of luwat. This guy doesn't know anything about his books. I am showing you. I can bring you countless scholars, bro. Look how many scholars I could bring you, all saying the same thing. And every single cope you try bringing, you're gonna get embarrassed. I'll bring your scholars agreeing with Ibn Taymiyyah and saying that he's teaching the people, that the Prophet was teaching the people and he didn't have shahwa. And I'll also bring your scholars accusing the Prophet of shahwa. Whichever way you go, you're gonna get smacked, like Narjis was smacked. And I said that because he insulted Aisha radiallahu anha. It's 1 for 1. If he insults again, every single time I'm gonna come up, I'll insult back. Now, this Jahil said that I don't have issues with you accepting marasil. I don't have issues with you accepting marasil. I just showed you that your scholars accept marasil. So wait, you have an issue with me accepting marasil, but your scholars can accept marasil? What kind of reasoning is this? What kind of reasoning is this? His scholars have ijma' that the marasil of al-Bazanti are accepted. There's ijma'. Ijma'. Yo, Jilani. This Ibn al-Zaniya, Hassan, is accusing the Prophet's wife of zina. Take his mod.
Exactly, bro. Come on.
Why do you
dog.
have mods cursing?
Come on.
Who's saying that?
The Hassan guy and this chicken Ahira.
Okay,
Take
hold
both
on.
of their mods. And you took, by the way, you took Anti's mod, or you took Wondering's mod.
Hold on.
I'm not, wait, don't drop me until those mods are taken. Don't drop me until those mods are taken.
Okay, hold on.
Did I restart the time for Kakashi or what?
No, pause it, because this is still my time. Pause it. I have 16 seconds. He takes away their mods. Because, by the way, General Jilani, you said
Don't give
3
me a
mods
mod.
on each. Wait, you said 3 mods on each side. Why do they have extra Shia mods?
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They have the Hassan.
Okay, I'm taking everyone's mod.
Take everyone's mod and give it to 2 people who you know from both sides don't curse. So leave Ibn Oasis mod, he doesn't curse, and give a Shi'i who doesn't curse mod. Wallahi, I told you, kakafir, bloodbath. And if you're a man, watch, I'm gonna let you guys know from now, because I'm still waiting until the
Go ahead.
time. Wait, just one thing that I'm gonna mention. And I'll
Yo,
make it
wait.
clear.
Why am I
One second.
muted for 5 minutes? Host, what's going on? Why am
Yeah,
I
you see,
muted?
they're muting the mods. They're muting.
Why
they're
am I
Why
muting-
does
muted
this
for
guy
5
keep talking, bro? You're
Just
the
one second.
timer. Just stop
Anas,
talking.
just wait. Anas, one
You talk
second.
over time, I'm going to take you down, bro.
Anas, 1 second. Anas, Allah barak feek. 251 people watching. Kakashi is never going to accept a debate on Ummahat al-Mu'mineen being from Ahlul Bayt. I'm letting you know right now. From now, Kakashi is never going to be brave
is the
to accept
timer
a
on?
debate on Ummahat al-Mu'mineen. Now start the timer. 16 seconds. Start it. Watch this.
Start the timer.
He says that he has an issue with me accepting marasil. On Imam Qani says that the ulama, he says, إن الأصحاب أجمعوا على قبول مراسيله. That we Shia scholars have an ijma' of accepting the marasil of al-Bazanti. This jahil. And he's saying that, oh, you're mursal. Yallah, make him answer every single one of my points. You made me answer every point. He answers every point. Bring him up.
Cash, come up.
Yeah, okay. Chill out, little boy. Also, Jilani, he insulted the Sayyid al-Narjis.
Yeah, astaghfirullah.
Yeah, so I get to insult his figures. Hind was Muawiyah's mother. She used to have a red flag, and she used to do, you know what.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it. And Aisha did the
خلاص,
same
خلاص,
thing
خلاص,
in
خلاص,
Jannah.
خلاص.
Word for word.
Okay,
he
خلاص,
insults again,
خلاص.
Jilani, he insults again, you bring him down right away.
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
want him up. He insults again, you bring him down right away.
Okay,
Yes,
promise,
I was
promise.
respectful. Thank you,
Yeah,
Habibi Ji.
yeah,
You
okay.
promise. I had the Rijal.
I promise.
He
Bismillah,
insults again,
bismillah.
you bring him down. 1 for 1.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
thank
Go
you very
ahead,
much.
go ahead.
1
Bismillah.
for 1. He keeps insulting figures, and he wants me to insult. Yes, he wants me to insult. I said Aisha did the same thing. I didn't even say the words, so they know I didn't insult.
Go ahead, man.
He said أجمع العلماء على قبول مراسيل البيزنطي. This word here, Mursal, inshallah you can read it well. Can you read it? What's this word here, Mursal? What's this word here? What word here? أجمع أهل العلم. أجمع أهل العلم. ابلع little boy. ابلع. أجمع أهل العلم بالحديث أن ابن سيرين أصح التابعين مراسيل. أجمع أهل العلم. Yes, that he has the most authentic narrations, and وإنه كان لا يروي ولا يأخذ إلا عن ثقة, and he would not narrate except for a reliable narrator. وإن مراسيله, and they إجماع, وإن مراسيله صحاح كلها, all of it is authentic. According to your scholars, there's ijma' ala Ibn Sirin. Why are you attacking my scholars for something that's in your books? Again, our issue with you is that you accept marasil al-Sha'bi without evidence that you should accept them. That's why we call you Mursal 24. Learn your place, little boy. We're teaching you right now, Habibi. As for the issue of Ibn Taymiyyah, again, subhanallah, ikhwan, wallah, if someone clipped that. He even said it, تَنَزُّهًا لِلنَّاسِ, for the people. That's the explanation of my scholars. So that the people what? Do not look at the little boy and get shubha. Again, we're going to show what Ibn Taymiyyah said about your prophet who wanted to do intercourse with a little boy. We're going to show it. And again, reply. He said, oh, he's saying this because he's saying the prophet already gets from his wives. The prophet already gets from his wives. That's not what Ibn Taymiyyah says. Ibn Taymiyyah says, وَفِيهِ رَوَى الشَّعْبِي عَنِ النَّبِي, until the end of the narration. وَهَذَا وَهُوَ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ, and this is in him, he's the prophet. And he's married to 9 women. Yani the prophet is married to 9 women and still didn't want to, and still, what's it called, put the boy behind him because he would have done him. That's what Ibn Taymiyyah is saying, and that's what makes more logical sense here. Like, wallah, aib. Wallah, you're a debater. Wallah, you're a debater. You know what you're talking about, ya jahil? You know what you're talking about? What's this explanation that you bring up that, oh, Ibn Taymiyyah is saying that the prophet is married so already gets fulfilled. No, that's not what Ibn Taymiyyah is saying. He's saying that he didn't look at him, هذا وهو رسول الله, meaning the prophet put him behind him, and he's a prophet, meaning the prophet wanted to do the little boy. As for my scholars, I've already replied. تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ لَهُمْ, for the people. That's their opinion, and I dared you. Gillani, I've dared him again and again. And the Smutti still can't bring it, because he's a jahil. Aib that a person this ignorant is even debated with. My scholars are saying that تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ لِلنَّاسِ, and you even quoted it, like even you quoted what my scholars understood. And even Shaheed al-Thani, his opinion is تَنَزُّهًا لِلنَّاسِ. Where does he say the Prophet himself has shahwa? Why are you lying on him? The understanding is clear for someone who wants to understand. You just want to throw a shubha and believe it. But this is the ignorance of Ahl Sunnah, ya ikhwan. We all know that these people, they want to push their narrative and not respond to what we're saying. We're saying Ibn Taymiyyah, according to his own books, said the Prophet wanted to commit zina with him. But this isn't even far from Ibn Taymiyyah. Ibn Taymiyyah says the Prophet was a kafir before Islam. I mean, like, who is Ibn Taymiyyah to say, you know, he says this, by the way, if anybody wants it, it's in Tafsir Ayat Ushkilat. He says, وقد روى أحمد أنه قال من قال أنه كان النبي على دين قومه فهو قول سوء. It's a bad. ولكن قد قال السدي وغيره كان على دين قومه 40 سنة. قلت وقد روى ابن أبي حاتم حدثني عبد الله بن أبي بكر عن عثمان بن أبي سليمان بن جبير بن مطعم عن عمه نافع بن جبير بن مطعم عن أبيه جبير بن مطعم قال لقد رأيت رسول الله وهو على دين قومه. The Prophet was on the religion of his people. So your Prophet was a mushrik before Islam. There's no reason, according to Ibn Taymiyyah, there's no issue if he slept with a little boy, wanted to be with a little boy. There's no issue. My Prophet's ma'soom. He's infallible. Doesn't commit sins like this. And my scholars even understood it like that. But you want to throw your own interpretation into what my scholars say. Oh, subhanallah, these people, ya akhi, they want to force their own interpretation. So the booms, again, we fed him today. His own scholars say marasil, there's ijma' on them. Tanzihan minhu lahum. He's doing tanzih for them. This is what we understand from the sayings of the scholars. Not what you understood, because of course you don't understand. And we replied to everything. Gillani, is there anything else, ya akhi? Is there anything else? He even quoted the scan. He showed it. He's such a jahil. He showed my scholars saying that the people, that this is for the people. He showed my, like, you can't even be this slower. He showed one of my scholars saying that this is for the people, so that they don't look at the little boy. He even showed my scholar. Wallah, you can't make up how ignorant this person is. Wallah, if I was trying, I couldn't make it up. He showed my own scholar saying that this is for the people. Tanzihan minhu lin-nas. So the people don't commit a sin. Not so the Prophet. The Prophet wouldn't commit a sin. He's not your Prophet, mushrik, according to your books. Akul al-ahwal. Again, if he insults Gillani, you bring him down right away.
Yeah, okay.
Wallah,
okay.
I'm not forgiven. I told you I only insult if he insults. I'll be respectful.
Okay, Muhammad 24, come
You
on.
bring him down. You're a man of your word. You bring him down. Don't
Yeah,
insult.
Allah, Allah.
Ma'as salam.
Muhammad 24, come on, no, you're not going to disrespect anyone.
If he insults, I'm gonna insult.
Yeah, don't insult.
All right, watch
anyone.
this.
Okay.
Watch this.
Go ahead.
Watch this. Look at this. It's already been clipped. He says, my scholar said, تنزها منهم لهم. تنزها منهم لهم. Watch this. Watch this.
I'm sorry, can I just sort out my mouths? Guys, why are you guys cursing Aisha and Narjis? No cursing. Anyone who cursed mods, just mute them. Mute them and block them.
Restart my time. Restart my time, Anas, because he was talking. Okay, watch. How many times are you going to embarrass yourself? تنزها منه صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم وتعففا. He's saying لهم. Wait, so is he saying لهم صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم? Is your scholar الشهيد الثاني saying صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم to the Sahaba that you believe are murtaddeen? According to Kakafir, منه لهم is to the Sahaba. So I guess the Shaheed al-Thani is saying sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam to the Sahaba. MashaAllah. The same Sahaba that you believe are murtaddeen except 3. Now that's the first thing. Second thing is, he says your prophet put him behind him because he was scared. Look what Yusuf al-Bahrani says. فَأَجْلَسَهُ مِنْ وَرَائِهِ. So he put him behind him. So according to you, Yusuf al-Bahrani is calling your prophet a Luti because he put him behind him. You can't get stupider than this. I'm sorry. You literally can't get stupider than this. Even the Shia, wallahi, I see the Shia in the comments giving up. Uqsim billah, I see the Shia in the comments giving up. Now watch this. He wanted to talk about Ibn Taymiyyah and throw side stuff and all that. I already made it clear. Ibn Taymiyyah is saying, وَهُوَ مُزَوَّجْ بِتِسَعَ نِسْوَةٍ, and he's married to 9 people. So it's 9 wives. It's impossible for him to have a shahwa. Unlike your scholars, they say تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ. And the scholar that I brought saying لِلنَّاسِ, I already agreed that scholar agrees with Ibn Taymiyyah. As for الشهيد الثاني, your Shaykh al-Islam accused your prophet of being a Luti. Now it's not just the Shaheed al-Thani. Al-Kulayni himself accuses Ali ibn Abi Talib of being a Luti. Look at this. Look at this. Since he wanted to sidetrack, we could do the exact same thing. Look at this. So this is Rawat al-Muttaqeen في شرح من لا يحضره الفقيه by Muhammad Taqi al-Majlisi, volume 10. He says وفي الحسن كالصحيح, in an authentic narration. He says, it's a very long narration, I'm going to summarize it. He says, أتى عمر بن الخطاب بامرأة قد تعلقت برجل من الأنصار. So a woman from the Ansar, because I have to summarize it because the time that I have. A woman from the Ansar had a relationship. A woman had a relationship from a man from the Ansar, and etc. And she didn't like the Ansari man didn't like her. So what she tried doing is accusing him of raping her. So look what Umar ibn Khattab in their books. فلما أكثر الفتى قال عمر لأمير المؤمنين يا أبا الحسن ما ترى؟ فنظر أمير المؤمنين إلى بياض على ثوب امرأة. So he looked at the semen that was on the woman's clothes. وبين فخذيها, and he looked between her thighs. MashaAllah. Amir al-Mu'mineen is looking between this woman's thighs, right? فاتهمها أن تكون احتالت لذلك فقال ائتوني بماء حار قد أغلي غليانا شديدا. Bring me very hot boiling water. ففعلوا فلما أتي بالماء أمرهم فصبوا على موضع البياض فاشتوى ذلك البياض فأخذه أمير المؤمنين فألقاه في فيه. The woman was trying to say that she was great and she had semen in between her thighs. Ali ibn Abi Talib did this. He took it off with his finger and he started licking it.
Oh, shut up, man. What the hell is this, man?
This is in his books. Don't drop me. This is in his books.
What the hell are you saying, man?
فألقاه في فيه. He put it in his mouth.
Astaghfirullah. Okay, you know what?
Don't cut.
Astaghfirullah. La hawla wa la quwwata.
Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. فلما عرف طعمه ألقاه من فيه. When he knew it wasn't semen, he spit it out. He knew that the woman was lying and she put egg whites and he spit it out because he knew what semen tastes like. If you want to play this Luti game, I can prove that you're 5th, you're 6th, you're 7th, and you're 8th, and you're 1st.
Muhammad, I gotta take you down.
I have 1 minute. I have 1 minute of my time.
No, I gotta take you down now.
Don't interrupt me. I have my time. Don't interrupt me.
Oh, hurry up.
Don't interrupt me. Sahih narration, by the way. Sahih narration. Ali ibn Abi Talib in their books, tasting semen.
Okay, you already said it. Stop saying it.
Why? Wait, you're a Shi'i?
No, you're talking about Imam
Okay.
Ali alayhi
No,
salam.
I'm
Stop
talking about
like
their
that.
version. I'm talking about their version.
Okay, hurry up.
By the way,
Finish
as
up.
they say,
Finish
wait,
up.
what do they say? Like no Diddy or whatever? Yeah, no Diddy. Now, he has to respond to his scholars saying tanazzuhan minhu. Tanazzuhan minhu. He removed that, he did tanzih of the shahwa minhu. And he has to respond. Is his scholar saying sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to the sahaba that he's doing tanzih of? Or is it doing it to the, or is it from the Prophet himself? Bro, the amount of clips that are gonna be made out of this are crazy. Wallahi, crazy. Yallah. Don't drop me. If he insults, I still have 5 seconds. If he insults, you drop him instantly.
Bring
Yallah.
him down. Bring him down. I won't insult. I won't put me on the big screen. Oh my God! You can't even make up the narration he brought. What Amir al-Mu'mineen cooks is the egg that she put on her leg, ya jahil. Wallah, it's not semen. You're such an ignorant jahil.
Exactly.
He spit out the egg, ya muti, because she lied and she said this is semen, so the Imam cooked it. Ya hmar. Wallah, clip this. Wallah, clip this ghabi. This muti. Wallah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. You said the Shia are quitting. The Shia are still laughing at you. The Shia are laughing at you because you're trying to jump and you don't even know what's in the narration, ya hmar. Wallah, it's so freaking funny. It literally says the egg that was on her leg because she lied, ya hmar. And he cooked it. Wallah, you're a jahil. But no issue. He wants to bring other narrations and claim, because we already wrecked him on this one. تنزها منه صلى الله عليه وآله لهم يا جاهل. You can اذكر an ism after a fi'l and mean the maf'ul bihi is them. Ya. Oh my God, you're ignorant on Arabic. Wallah, just shut your mouth. Just stop crying. Wallah, just stop talking. Then he said, oh, this narration in your books, and he showed it. Habibi, you want to play this game? I could play it all day long. Wallah, I could play it all day long. Watch this. One of the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam joined him in i'tikaf, and she noticed blood and yellowish discharge from her private parts and put a dish under her when she prayed. We can all use narrations that are weird looking and make fun of them. Wallah, Aisha put weird discharge, whatever came out of her. She's describing it to us. Ooh la la. I like it. Then he said, then he also was talking, well, we can bring all these narrations. Abu Musa reported there was a difference between the immigrants and the muhajirin on sexual intercourse. And then he comes to your mother Aisha and she explains to him how the baby go boom. And she says, when anyone sits amidst four, one sec, he mentioned the egg thing. When anyone sits amidst four parts of the woman, and the circumcised parts touch each other, a bath becomes obligatory. Wallah, Aisha is teaching, ooh la la, me gusta. What is this, Muslim 24? No Diddy. She's doing it with Abu Musa. Ooh. You want to play this game, Mursal? You think I can't play it too? Watch this. Abu Salama bin Abdul Rahman reported, I, along with a foster brother of Aisha, went to her and asked her about the bath of the apostle because of intercourse. Ooh, intercourse. Maybe she did intercourse with them if we explain narrations Mursal 24 like that. We don't say that, wal-iyadhu billah. She called for a vase equal to a sa' and she took a bath. Ooh, Mursal, what is the bath going on? No Diddy. No Diddy, Mursal. No Diddy. We can all explain narrations the way we want to. But why don't we explain narrations as they come through the way we should explain them? Yeah. The wife of the Prophet was washing. Ooh. Oh. What is this? Astaghfirullah. So he wants to mention all these reports and all these weird narrations that he claims are weird, but the Imam alayhi salam, and I dare him to bring a single scholar or someone who interpreted the Imam said, وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ, what he cooked the semen. The Imam cooked the egg to prove to everyone that it was an egg, he ate it. So everyone knows it's egg. And then he spit it out. The Imam knows what stuff is. Habibi, your Prophet knows what stuff is because according to you, he wanted to sleep with a little boy, according to Ibn Taymiyyah. And my scholars do tanzih. Not because he sat him behind him, ya jahil. I said he sent him behind him so the people don't look at him. So the people don't look at him. Not so the Prophet doesn't look at him. He sat him directly behind him so the people don't look at him. And that's the interpretation of my scholars. Tanzihan minhu lahum. For them, and the other scholar interpreted it, and you showed it yourself. You literally showed your own scan. Imagine how ghabi you must be. Your own scan, the scholar says, for the people. Like, wallah, you can't even prove me right. He even understood it for the people. Well, you can't even prove me right more. Wallah, the boom is on your head. The boom is on your head. Then, for the final time, when Ibn Taymiyyah says that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when Ibn Taymiyyah says that the Prophet ﷺ is married to 9 women, yes, he's saying, and he's married to 9 women. Like, this is the Prophet, and he's married to 9 women. Meaning that, not, oh, he's sleeping with his 9 women, so he's good. No, no, no. He's saying the Prophet looked at him with shahwa, and he's married to 9 women. And your Prophet looked at him with shahwa, and sat him behind him out of fear that he was going to do something to him. Not with the companions would do something to him, like our scholars say. Do you see? This is how we refute you guys. Easy, step by step. Again, step by step refutation. Nothing was left. No jumping to narrations. We don't have to do that. You guys have to do that, to jump to narrations and talk about different things. And we can bring weird more narrations. If he brings another narration, Jilani, I'm going to come up and show things that people don't like. And I'll interpret them the way I want. Because he lied on Imam Ali. I'll step on any Sunni scholar or any Sunni who lies on Amir al-Mu'mineen. I'll step on them. Wallah, I have no issue with it. Anybody who curses Ali ibn Abi Talib, his mother isn't even his real mother. His mother should question his father. Maybe, I don't
Time's
know what
over,
his father
bro.
and mother was doing.
Time's
Inshallah. Don't lie on Imam Ali. I'll step on you.
Go down like a good boy.
Time's over,
The good boy
Habibi.
is you and your prophet. We're going
Shut
to
your
use
mouth. Drop him. Drop him. Let me show you that this guy's a jahil. Before you start my time, everybody, 277 people, I want you to count down with me how we're going to prove from 1 to 12. We'll try our best in our time. How many imams we can count that have fell into lawat in their books. Count with me. Just count. When I say 1, say 1. When I say 2, say 2. Yallah, start my time. He says, the imam boiled an egg. He boiled an egg. Look at this. The guy never read that. He's never seen it before in his life. Look at this. Look at this. 1 second.
Yeah, no disrespecting though. Man.
Yeah, he disrespected Aisha radiallahu anha. I'm reading his narrations. I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm reading his narrations verbatim. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This is روضة المتقين في شرح من لا يحضره الفقيه. And I'm going to use my time to explain this narration. He says, وفي الحسن كالصحيح أتي عمر بن الخطاب بامرأة قد تعلقت برجل من الأنصار وكانت تهواه ولا تقدر له على حيلة فذهبت فأخذت بيضة فأخرجت منها الصفرة. So a woman, she, like this Ansari, she couldn't have intercourse with him. However, she took an egg, and she removed the yellow, and she put the white in between her thighs. وصبت البياض على ثيابها وبين فخذيها. ثم جاءت إلى عمر فقالت يا أمير المؤمنين إن هذا الرجل أخذني في موضع كذا وكذا ففضحني. This man raped me. عمر. فقال عمر قال فهم عمر أن يعاقب الأنصاري فجعل الأنصاري يحلف وأمير المؤمنين جالس ويقول يا أمير المؤمنين تثبت في أمري. أو أمير المؤمنين علي بن أبي طالب, help me. What do you think? فلما أكثر الفتى قال عمر لأمير المؤمنين يا أبا الحسن ما ترى? What do you think? فنظر أمير المؤمنين إلى بياض على ثوب المرأة وبين فخذيها فاتهمها أن تكون احتالت لذلك فقال ائتوني بماء حار قد أغلي غليانا شديدا. Bring me hot water so I can boil this and we're going to know whether it's semen or whether it's egg. So they still don't know whether it's semen or whether it's egg. Look. ففعلوا فلما أوتي بالماء أمرهم فصبوا على موضع البياض فاشتوى ذلك البياض فأخذه أمير المؤمنين فألقاه في فيه. He tasted it. فلما عرف طعمه ألقاه من فيه. Once he knew that this is egg and it's not semen, he spit it out. So why did he have to spit it out? And how does he know what semen tastes like? That's the first thing. Second thing is, look at this narration. So that's one imam. Turn on the comments. You turn on the comments when he's here. The comments stay up when I'm here.
I don't know why we turn it on.
Turn on the comments. Look at this. That's one imam. So this guy, he knew the taste. That's why he spit it out. Second thing is the narration about Aisha radiallahu anha. You have the same thing about Maymuna radiallahu anha in your books. I dare you to come up and show it again so I can show Maymuna in your books doing the same thing. Now watch this. Right here. Right here. All right, watch. This is كتاب مرآة العقول في شرح أخبار آل الرسول by العلامة المجلسي. Okay? He says الصائم يمضغ العلق. أبي عبد الله قال الصائم يمضغ العلق. قال لا. Jafar al-Sadiq says do not chew gum. A fasting man cannot chew gum. قال أبو جعفر يا محمد إياك أن تمضغ علكا فإني مضغت اليوم علكا وأنا صائم فوجدت في نفسي منه شيئا. Now, Al-Baqir and Al-Sadiq are both chewing gum, and they're both Hasan narrations, Sahih. Okay? They're both authentic narrations. Watch this. This is Kitab al-Khisal by Saduq. And then Mahuzi says, وَسَنَدُهُ حَسَنْ كَالصَّحِيحِ رِجَالُهُ ثِقَاتٍ. Okay? He mentions that this is an authentic narration. By Ali ibn Abi Talib. So Ali ibn Abi Talib was licking semen, so he had to accuse the other Imams of Luwat. Look at this.
Okay, guy, what are you saying, man?
Wait. سمعت عليا عليه السلام يقول ستة لا ينبغي أن يسلم عليهم وستة لا ينبغي لهم أن يؤموا والستة في هذه الأمة من أخلاق قوم لوط. 6 people in this ummah that have the actions of قوم لوط. Who's saying this? Ali ibn Abi Talib. Now look what he says. وأما التي من أخلاق قوم لوط. He mentions 5 things. ومضغ العلك. Chewing gum. The Imam says anyone who chews gum is portraying the actions of what? قوم لوط. So now you have Ali ibn Abi Talib.
What are you talking about, man?
I know, it's crazy, right? Why are there narrations saying whoever chews gum is gay?
Something's up.
The Al-Baqir is chewing gum and As-Sadiq is chewing gum. 3 Imams are chewing gum and they're accusing each other of luwat. Now I have 30 seconds. Let's go to the very beautiful narration. Look at this narration. عيون أخبار الرضا by Saduq. And another authentic narration. Guys, keep track of how many Imams. He says, وَضَمَّهُ إِلَى صَدْرِهِ. He pulled him close to his chest. وَقَبَّلَ مَا بَيْنَ عَيْنَيْهِ. He kissed him in between his eyes. ثُمَّ سَحَبَهُ سَحْبًا إِلَى فِرَاشِهِ. He pulled him under his bed sheets. وَكَبَّ عَلَيْهِ مُحَمَّد ibn Ali. He started kissing him. ثُمَّ رَأَيْتُ عَلَى شَفَتَيْ رِضَّ زُبْدًا أَشَدُّ بَيَاضًا مِنَ الثَّلْجِ. I saw white stuff on Ridda's lips.
Time's up.
White stuff on his
Astaghfirullah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah.
He did the same thing, Jilani. Stop playing this game.
Oh, you can't speak. Kakashi, come up.
You've been unbiased the whole time. You're unbiased.
Quiet. I'm going to take you down.
You're being biased.
No, I'm not being biased. Just keep your mouth shut.
Assalamu alaikum. Now, you see how we don't have to lie about narrations. We narrate them as is. But however, this little child has to lie. Yeah. Nowhere in the narration of Ar-Rida does it say anything about the stuff he's mentioning. Exactly. That's what your prophet was getting from that little boy, maybe the semen on his, I don't know your prophet was he doing. But nowhere does it say that. And nowhere does the narration of Imam Ali say it was semen. He says the egg, once he tasted the egg, he spit it out. Why are you lying? Why do you need to lie? I don't need to lie. Now, if you want to combine narrations and you said, oh, the example of Qawm Lut is chewing gum. Yeah, Habibi, that's the khisal of Qawm Lut. This is the type of thing Qawm Lut used to do. Not that it means if you chew gum, you're from Qawm Lut. Or iyadhu billah, we'd have to call you from Qawm Lut and we know what your prophet would have done with you. Ooh, your prophet would have liked you a lot. Now, here is a narration. Umar saw a silk suit being sold. Look how I don't have to combine narrations. You explain this to me, inshallah. Umar saw a silk suit being sold, so he said, O Messenger of Allah, why don't you buy it so that you may wear it when the delegates come to you? And also on Fridays. The Prophet said, this is worn by only him who has no share in the afterlife. Afterwards, the Prophet sent to Umar a silk suit suitable for wearing. Doesn't not worn by people who are no share in the afterlife. The Prophet's telling Umar that he has no share in the afterlife. Yeah, your boy Umar is going to Jahannam wa bi'sa al-masir, according to your own Prophet. Umar said to the Prophet, you have given it to me to wear, yet I have heard you saying what you have said. Walak ya Nabi, ya Mati. You said that anyone who wears this silk suit doesn't go to heaven. How are you giving it to me? The Prophet ﷺ said, I sent to you so that you might either sell it or give it to somebody else to wear. Now notice, he didn't reply to Aisha taking a shower. No reply. I replied to every single narration he brought. The Imam Rida narration doesn't have anything of what he said. And the Arabic doesn't say anything of what he said. This is an interaction between a father and his son. Maybe your father did something to you. We don't know. Ikhwan, maybe Mursal 24's dad, he put some white stuff on his lips. His prophet might have put white stuff on his lips. We don't know.
The Kakashi, no.
But one sec, akhi, like he insulted the Imams alayhi salam. When he comes up, tell him to be respectful.
Okay.
Yeah? I'll even from now on I'll be respectful. But I want to tell the Sunnis about a fatwa in their books. So inshallah that he never admits it again. This is so he never talks about this again. Rawdatul Muhibbeen wa Nuzhatul Mushtaqeen. Count how many youth companions we have. Rawdatul Muhibbeen wa Nuzhatul Mushtaqeen li Ibn al-Qayyim al-Jawziyya. Ibn al-Qayyim and Ibn Taymiyyah calling the Prophet a Luti. He doesn't answer. My scholars, I did tanzih of them. Just like the Prophet did tanzih of your companions. تنزها مني لهم يا جاهل. روضة المحبين ونزهة المشتاقين. He says وقال مخلد بن الحسن هل من سبيل, he's narrating, Umar heard a woman say هل من سبيل إلى خمر فأشربها أو هل سبيل إلى نصر بن حجاج? Do I have a way to Nasr ibn Hajjaj? فقال أما وعمر حي فلا. So when Umar is alive, no, send him, because Umar might have fell in love with him too, we don't know. فلما أصبح بعث إلى نصر بن حجاج. What would have Umar done with the man? We don't know. فإذا رجل جميل فقال اخرج, do not sit in Medina, do not stay in Medina. So he sent him out. And so what happened? This man, Jashi' ibn Mas'ud, yes, he meets, this guy used to enter upon him. Nasr ibn Hajjaj. He used to enter upon Mujashi' ibn Mas'ud. Mujashi' ibn Mas'ud, what did he do? كان مجاشع لا يكتب والمرأة تكتب. His wife used to write. فدعا بإناء فأكفه على المكتوب. So he got an إناء and put it on a maktub that his wife wrote to this guy. So he found that this guy wrote his wife a letter. What did Mujashi' ibn Mas'ud do? He sent his wife to the man. So your companions, the youths, used to send their wives to men. What did they do? فقيل إذا تعين طريقا للدواء. So how did Ibn al-Qayyim understand this? If there's a way for this to be a medicine for the guy that he sent the woman to, he sent his own wife to the guy. If there's a way that it's a medicine, ونجاة العبد من الهلكة لم يكن بأعظم من مداواة المرأة للرجل الأجنبي. A woman helping out a man. I don't know, maybe your mom, Mursal 24, she was helping out an ajnabi man. But we, as the Imams, we do tanzih of them. And again, he mentions the Imams Jilani and mentions anything bad about them, and he lies, like he lied about Imam Ali, Taj Ras or Taj Ras Aisha. We're going to step on him. Because Aisha used to take showers in front of men. Imam Ali alayhi salam never did anything bad. And again, he comes up, Wallah, I'm leaving the life. He insults Imam Ali, I'll step on him in his entire religion. He's respectful with Imam Ali, the person he just lied on.
Time's done.
Or I step on him and his mother Aisha. Wallah, I'm respectful. But don't make me do it.
Okay, this is the final round. This is the last round. One for Muhammad and then one for Kakashi, and then that's it. It's going on for too long, man. Okay, let's go.
No. You just allowed him to curse my mother and curse the mother of the believers. You're going to bring Ibn Narjis back up. Wallahi Jilani, if you drop me, I'm gonna curse his mother because he cursed my mother. No. I'm gonna curse Narjis because he cursed Aisha radiallahu anha.
No,
and if you drop me, one second.
You were cursing the Imams.
No, I wasn't cursing.
Yes,
I read his.
No, you were cursing the Imams. You were disrespecting.
I was not cursing the Imams. I read the narrations verbatim. Ibn Narjis, actually. Let's just show the narration.
You were cursing the Imams, he's insulting Sayyid al-Najis, bring him down. He insulted Sayyid al-Najis. I didn't say anything about Aisha, bring him down. Look, he's insulting Sayyid al-Najis. I didn't insult his mother Aisha. He insulted. Look, he's insulting her. Look what he's saying. Bring him down. Jilani, I don't accept this, wallah. Bring him down. Look, see, he's insulting Sayyid al-Narjis because he couldn't take what is written in his books. I explained what's written in my books.
Say
I explained.
He first.
What? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, wallah, I didn't. Your boy did.
Guys, no
one second. Sayyid, he doesn't. You said you won't bring him up. He insulted the Sayyid al-Narjis. I didn't insult Sayyid Aish. Listen, I didn't. I said I'll do this and this if he's not respectful. Wallah, I'll do this and this if he's not. I read the hadith and I said Aisha took a shower in front of foreign men and she taught Abu Musa al-Ash'ari, a foreign man, about ghusl al-janaba and about what makes a ghusl applicable, and he did not answer.
He mentioned my mother. Yes, and he said he'll step on
I said maybe your mother did by this fatwa of Ibn al-Qayyim. Look, Jilani. Look.
I will take your Imam's daughter just like Umar took her. You have an issue with that?
No, one sec. Jilani.
Stop running.
1 sec. I said Sayyid Aisha. Look how respectful I am. He's trying to run. Because I'm not even insulting. Look, Jilani, I'm sitting here not insulting. Look at how they insult. The Sunnis insult to run away. I'm not insulting. I read. Go on mute. Jilani, bring up another timer. What is this guy, bro? Go on mute, like Ibni. This narration that I brought up about Aisha taking a shower is applicable to what he brought up about Imam Ali, because he couldn't defend Ibn Taymiyyah saying the Prophet is a Luti. He couldn't defend him. And when he brought my scholars, I explained what my scholars said. Go on.
Being a semen demon.
Look at him. Jilani, ya akhi, look at him. Look at him. I'm not even insulted.
Yeah, drop Jilani. That's the first and last time.
If I said Aisha used to do it, you'd bring me down, Jilani.
No, he doesn't. Stop lying.
Look. Aisha used to do the same thing. And Aisha narrates it too. Huh?
Can you address
Aisha
the
narrates
hadith?
it.
Can you
Address the hadith of Aisha taking a shower. Address the hadith of Aisha
you
explaining to
address
Abu Musa
that?
al-Ash'ari.
One second.
Address these
Respond
hadiths.
to your Imam licking semen. Respond
My
to your Imam
Imam
licking
doesn't.
semen.
My Imam
Say
doesn't.
wallah he
I
doesn't.
refute it.
All right,
Wallah, he doesn't.
let's read the narration together. Let's
okay,
read the narration
read it from the
together.
beginning.
Let's
Read it from the beginning.
Shut up and let me read
Read
the
it from the
narration.
beginning.
Shut
Read
up
it
and
from
let
the
me read it.
beginning.
Shut up and
If
let
it
me read
says
it.
egg, you bring him down because he's insulting.
Shut up and let me read it.
Stop it. Just read it from the
Watch
beginning.
this.
If it says
Watch
egg
this.
at the beginning, you bring him down. If it says egg, you bring him down. If it says
Ibn Narjis.
look, he's insulting Sayyid al-Najis to run.
Narjis is your mother. She's your mother. Is she
What?
not?
No, she's not my mother, Habibi. She's the mother of al-Mahdi. He's insulting Sayyid al-Najis. I'll read the narration, Jilani. I'll read the narration. I have it. Look, I have the narration. Wallah, I do. I've had this before you were born, Ibni. Yes? This is the narration he's talking about.
Camera's off.
Yeah, I'm showing. I put it on. Put me on the big screen, inshallah. This narration says, Abu Abdullah has said that once a woman was brought before Umar. This is the narration he read. And it's narrated by Umar ibn Yazid, the same guy, Sahihat Umar ibn Yazid. So she was attached to a man of Al-Ansar, people of Al-Madinah, from people of Medina, and loved him. But she was not able to achieve from him what she wanted. She plotted to use the white part of the egg. So Imam Ali did what? He tasted the egg in front of everyone so they know that it's egg. Don't lie on Amir al-Mu'minin alayhi salam, taj rasak or taj ras dina.
All right. Now let me read the narration. Mute him up.
Read it. It's right here in front of you.
Make my screen bigger.
It's right here in front of you.
I'm not gonna read English. We read Arabic, Habibi.
Yeah, you can't read English or Arabic.
Yeah. Right. What'd you say? You
بمرأة-
can
بمرأة-
You can nizun.
Yeah, that's when I was smashing Baghdadi back to his mother.
Shut your
Look
mouth,
at
bro.
it. Yeah, 1 sec. The guy who's talking about Arabic can't even wrote بمرأة يا جاهل يا غبي. بمرأة بمرأة بطرأة طرأة على راسك وعلى دينك. Be careful.
Look, راوية المتقين في شرح من لا يحضره الفقيه للصدوق by Muhammad Taqi al-Majlisi.
Read it.
He says in an shut up, shut your mouth. I don't know. Why are you breathing so hard? You have like semen in your mouth. Like, are you breathing hard?
Mohammed.
Relax.
I'm not your prophet. Inshallah. Go ahead, continue.
Relax. Your prophet, the one that used to have threesomes with Ali ibn Abi
continue.
Talib and his wives,
And
right?
Zubayr in your books.
Right,
And Zubayr in your books. And Zubayr in Mustadrak.
Fatima in his books used to.
Quiet.
Hey, don't insult Sayyida Fatima. قسما بالله شوف دينك وامك عائشه. I'll wipe the floor with her if you insult Sayyida Fatima. Wallah, if you bring up Sayyida Fatima, امعس عائشه معس. Wallah, if you touch Sayyida
Don't bring Fatima Zahra's name.
Fatima الزهراء, قسما بعزة الله, Taj Ras, the dirt on her feet is worth you and Aisha, and the breast milk that came out of Aisha. Be careful with Sayyida Fatima. Listen, don't.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Tell him to respect the Sayyida Fatima. Wallah, if he brings her name on his mouth.
Yeah.
Wallah, her name on his mouth, I'll step on him.
Mohammed, don't say Fatima's name, please.
Wallah, if he brings the Sayyida Fatima's
Are
name.
you sick, bro?
Not this person.
Wallah, he tried to bring up Sayyida Fatima's name. Wallah, I'll step on you. Wallah, if you bring up Sayyida Fatima's name. Be careful.
Jelani, make my screen bigger. Jelani, make my screen bigger.
Okay, hold
Make
on.
my screen bigger. Make my screen bigger. I'm not gonna insult anybody. Make my screen.
No
Tell them to read the report.
Make my screen bigger. I'm not disrespecting anybody. Make my screen bigger. Make my screen bigger. And Jelani, this if you drop again, it's the last time we come up.
Okay, go.
All right, watch this.
He reads the narration of Imam Ali.
Mute him. Jelani,
He's running from the narration.
Jelani, drop. Wait, Jelani, you drop. Wait, Jelani, you drop me.
Read the narration.
You drop him. You drop me. You drop him. Be fair.
Drop me, you brought me up.
You
No, don't
drop
drop
me.
me.
You
Don't
drop
drop
him.
me.
Hey, just continue.
No, drop him. Drop him. Drop him. You drop me, so you drop him.
Continue.
No, he's not. You drop him. Jelani, drop him. Drop him.
Don't bring Sayyida Fatima's name
Drop
on your
him.
mouth. I'll wipe the floor
I'm gonna
with
read the
you. Be careful.
narration. Drop him.
Read the narration. Go ahead.
Drop him. Jelani. Thank you. Now, the narration is very clear, right? That the woman put the egg whites to pretend that it was semen and that she got graped. Now look at this. This is Kitab al-Lum'atul Bayda by Tabriz al-Ansari. Look what Shia scholars say. He says, وَأَنَّهَا كَانَتْ أَبَدًا بَتُولًا عَضَرًا وَكَانَ ثَدَيَاهَا طويلين بحيث كانت تلقيهما من أعلى كتفيها على عقبها وتردع أولادها من وراء ظهرها. Allah. Look what Tabriz al-Ansari says. Tabriz al-Ansari, the Shi'i scholar that Kakashi takes from, and I dare him to respond to this. He says that Fatima in their books, he describes her chest. And he says that her chest was so large, she used to breastfeed her kids behind her back. This is your Sayyida Fatima. As for my
guys.
Sayyidah
Okay,
Fatima,
hold on, Muhammad. No.
as for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's daughter, she's above my head. Your imams
So bring him down. Listen, Ibn Aisha. Go
below my
German.
feet. She's
Yo,
below.
one sec. Say that. Look, oh my God. Wallah, Jilan, you just let him say that about Sayyidah Fatima?
Yeah, took him
Tabriz
down.
al-Ansari is narrating from your books. Ya Jahil, Ya Hmar, you've never even read that book. Ya Ghabi, that's from your books. Bum ala rasak. Now let me show you what Aisha used to do in your books. Because he doesn't want to go to the Imam Ali narration because he knows it's egg and he's a little liar. This little kelb. He's insulting the Imams for no reason. Let's see what Aisha used to do. This is, what's it called? Listen, I have so many scholars that say Aisha used to breathe. Let's show this. Make my screen bigger. This is قلائد الجواهر في مناقب عبد القادر الجيلاني وقال رضي الله عنه. This is in the مناقب of عبد القادر, but it's not talking about عبد القادر. وقال رضي الله عنه رأيت في المنام كما في حجر عائشة أم المؤمنين. And the mother of the believers, he was in her lap. عنها وأنا أرضع ثدييها. And he was breastfeeding from her. You know what? Now one sec. This is not done. Wallah, it's not done. فتح المنعم بشرح صحيح مسلم. وكانت عائشة رضي الله عني, yes, ترى أن إرضاع الكبير, breastfeeding old men, يحرمه. وأرضعت غلاما فعلا وكان يدخل عليها, and she breastfed an actual man. Wallah, if he touches the Sayyidah Fatima, Wallah, I know all these narrations and I know all these sayings. Ya Hmar, you don't even have the back of that book to show that it's narrating from a Sunni scholar. But Aisha, she breastfed a man for real, according to your scholars. Yes, she breastfed a man for real. يدخل عليها وأنكر بقية أمهات المؤمنين. The rest of the mothers, they denied this. You insulting Sayyidah Fatima, listen, you little petulant child. Yes, you insulting Sayyidah Fatima is an example of why you guys have no akhlaq. Yes, ما هو الأخلاق منعدمة. But no issue, we'll show you another scholar. This is, look how many scholars said Aisha breastfed. Wallah, I'm not going to be done today. Wallah, all day just this. زاد المعاد في هدي خير العباد. لابن القيم, the man, the myth, the legend, who the mother of Mursal 24 was probably working by the fatwa of this man. Yes, fatwa al-ishq يا مرسل. He's saying الرابع أن عائشة رضي الله عني ابتليت بالمسألة. Aisha, there was ابتلاء, she had to breastfeed. Yes, وكانت تعمل بها. Aisha used to work with the breastfeeding. She used to actually breastfeed.
All right, now
yes?
drop him and I respond.
I'm not done. I'm not done. He brings up Sayyidah Fatima. One sec. He even says her name, Jilani, you bring him down. Wallah, I don't forgive you.
Jilani,
and I won't stay in the live. Listen,
and then I finish.
One sec, bring him down. I have to finish this. I have to finish this.
Let him finish, Muhammad.
Thank you. And زاد المعاد في هدي خير العباد. He says that Aisha used to breastfeed. This is Ibn al-Qayyim. He says Aisha used to breastfeed. Yes? وَتُنَاظِرْ عَلَيْهَا, and she used to debate on it. Listen, Wallah, if he say Jilani, I will not forgive you if you don't bring him down. Like a dog, he comes down if he mentions Sayyidah Fatima.
Yeah, I'll bring him
both
down.
know. Ahsant, he mentioned her name.
Of course.
Her very name, you bring him down. Because the Sayyidah Fatima Taj
Allah, drop the faras. Drop him.
I'm not Amrad like you and your prophet.
Drop him. Drop him. Yallah, take it.
Don't mention Sayyidah Fatima, that's all.
Watch this.
If you mention Sayyidah Fatima, I'm taking you down.
Bro, relax. So look, look what Tusi says. He mentions in Thaqif al-Manaqib, all right? He mentions in page 290. He says, بعث رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إلى هذه الكلمة عليها السلام, the معصومة that he's crying over, right? He says, فقال أبو ذر فأتيت الباب وقلت السلام عليكم. So he goes on, he says, ففتحت الباب وإذا فاطمة عليه السلام نائمة والحسين يرتضع منها. Abu Dharr entered upon Fatima radiallahu anha in their books and saw her breastfeeding. He saw your prophet's daughter's chest while she was breastfeeding. So I'll step on you and I'll step on your ma'suma with her chest out. I'll step on both of you.
Bro, I told you not to talk about Sayyidah Fatima. I told you not to talk about Sayyidah Fatima, and you didn't. It's unacceptable, bro. Sorry.
First of all, that's not what it says. But Jilani, I told you if he mentions the Sayyidah Fatima to bring him down.
I took him down right away.
Yeah. Like a dog, he comes down. That's not what that says. That says he saw her breastfeeding, not he saw her breast, which is a big difference. Your mother Aisha that you didn't reply to, who's breastfeeding men according to Ibn al-Qayyim. She's breastfeeding men And she had to, because she had to تناظر عليها. Yes? What, like, I'm wondering, I wanna understand something. Your scholars all say she breastfed. My narration doesn't say what you're saying. You're adding on. Wallah, I haven't had to add on anything to this. أن عائشة ابتليت بهذا الأمر بهذه المسألة وكانت تعمل بها, and she used to work by adult breastfeeding. هاي شنو؟ وتناظر عليها in debate. Imagine يعني me sitting with Aisha and we're debating about adult breastfeeding. I'll tell her, Aisha, you shouldn't breastfeed adults. Mursal 24, you shouldn't breastfeed him. Maybe he breastfed too much. You know, you shouldn't breastfeed. And Aisha's replying to me, no. I want to breastfeed Mursal 24. I want to breastfeed, no. I want to breastfeed Mursal 24. But since we're bringing up weak narrations and reports, there's no issue. This is Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba. Yes? He narrates, حدثنا أبو بكر قال حدثنا وقيع عن العلاء. And I replied to the weak narration. I even refuted what he said, that he saw her breasts والعياذ بالله. حدثنا أبو بكر ثنا وقيع عن العلاء عن عبد الكريم اليامي عن عمار بن عمران رجل ابن من زيد عن امرأة أن عائشة, she used to take a woman, أنها شوفت جارية وطافت بها. She took a woman, she dressed her nice, and she used to take her around, and she would say لعلنا نصطاد شبابا, maybe we can hunt boys. Mursal, be careful, Aisha might hunt you. I'm scared for you. Wallah, if Aisha hunts you, Wallah, I'll take it down. Wallah. And you said that your scholars work by weak narrations in fiqh. So this weak narration is accepted. Well, maybe she'll hunt you, Mursal. Be careful, huh? I don't know if Aisha has a question, but I don't know what she has. Maybe Aisha has something.
Okay, Kakashi, relax, calm down.
We don't know what she's hunting you with. Wallah, this narration, this is what it says. So listen, again, he's talking about a Sayyidah Fatima, Gillani. Listen, akhi. I've told you, if he mentions the Sayyidah Fatima, I'll bring things that Sunnis don't like. She's hunting the Shabab of Quraysh. Aisha's hunting men. I don't like to insult. Wallah, I don't. But this man drives people to insult. By the way, there's a narration that Mursal 24 has not replied to, Sheikh Ahmed al-Imami. This is in al-Isti'ab. Shout out Sheikh Ahmed. We're going to show his narration. So Mursal 24 maybe replies to it after he هذا ليس العنوان. We remember you on that live, huh? الاستيعاب في معرفة الأصحاب للإمام الحافظ أبي عمر يوسف بن عبد الله بن عبد البر القرطبي النميري المتوفي سنة 463. He says, ذكر سنيد حدثنا أبو معاوية, until the end of the narration where he says, a man came to the Prophet and the Prophet had Aisha with him. وعنده عائشة رضي الله عني فقال من هذا? He said, who is this? وذلك قبل أن ينزل الحجاب. So he's seeing her without a hijab. والعياذ بالله. قال, remember Umar brought down the hijab. He told the Prophet to bring, the Prophet didn't want to wear his woman hijab. He said, قال هذه عائشة. قال أفلا أنزل لك عن أم البنين فتنكحها. He said, I'll come down from البنين, you marry her. And I marry Aisha. فغضبت عائشة وقالت من هذا? Who is this? فقال رسول الله هذا أحمق مطاع. يعني في قوم يعني هذا he's just a donkey, man. Like, don't listen to him, Aisha. I would never give you to this man. Yes? When we need, inshallah, like they said, 20 cc's of milk, because of all the scholars that said Aisha used to breastfeed directly. And also the narrations that he hasn't replied to, and I replied to that.
Actually, don't. You're doing too much now. Stop disrespecting.
I replied to the narration, and I said, listen, don't bring me down. If he brings up the Sayyidah Fatima, I'm going to be here. He even tries to insinuate, Wallah, Sayyidah Fatima, dirt on her shoes is worth them and their entire religions. He tries to their entire religion. He tries to insinuate anything about her. I'm going to tell you. I'll go on mute. Wallah, I won't open. Yes, Wallah, I won't open. But he doesn't mention anything about Sayyidah Fatima. I have an issue with debating on any panel that allows Sayyidah Fatima to be talked about. I have an issue with it.
Come up. M24, okay. Come up. Muhammad 24, come up.
Oh, also, he said he'll step on Sayyidah Fatima's chest, wal-'iyadhu billah. May Allah curse him and his entire religion. Yes? For that. His religion, not yours, Gillani. You're an Ash'ari, akhi, we get it, Sufi, whatever, respectful people. These people are not respectful. These people have no akhlaq. Wallah, I will step on them. Not a single report did he reply to. Not a single report. I replied to you were here. The thing about the egg. The Imam, he didn't even go back to the Uyun Akhbar Rada one. He knows he's lying. Everything I've replied to. Every single thing. Not a single report I brought he replied to. Not the ones of them saying Aisha did whatever. He doesn't even read that book, by the way. That book he showed about wal-'iyadhu billah, describing Sayyidah Fatima as a scholar doing naql from Sunnis. Earlier Sunni scholars. How is he going to use it against me? He doesn't even know what's in it. And then he wants to talk about a Sayyidah Fatima when the scholars have said this about our mother Aisha. They've said that she breastfeeds men. that the narrations say that وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ she wants to hunt men. I don't know. Maybe she'll hunt Mursal 24. We don't know what she'll do with Mursal 24.
Okay, Muhammad 24 coming up. Are you coming
I'll
up?
go on mute. And if you mention Sayyida Fatima, I'll interrupt only.
Muhammad 24, come up. Request, I don't see you. I don't see
Guy
you.
said, why did he taste the egg? Just explain something, Sayyid Jilani. This guy said, why did he taste the egg? Imam Ali alayhi salam tasted the egg so that people know that it's an egg. Because if he didn't taste it, they'll be like, what is this? Like, you're just boiling it. There's no evidence that it's not an egg. He tasted the egg so that the people know it's an egg. And then when he tasted it and knew it's an egg and reassured everyone that it's an egg, he spit it out. This is the reason Imam Ali tasted the egg. But again, he said that it was the S word. He lied on the narration. I didn't have to lie on a single thing I brought. I dare him to say I lied about a single thing. The Abu Musa al-Ash'ari narration where Aisha explains that a man sits between a man's parts. The narration of Aisha washing herself in front of two grown men with the hijab in front of her. I didn't lie on anything. I brought the narrations as is. Wallah I did. وَقَسَمًا بِعِزَّةِ اللَّهِ. But this person, when he insults the Sayyida Fatima, yes? I want you to say, we love Ahlul Bayt. We love Ahlul Bayt. We love Ahlul Bayt. Where's the love for Ahlul Bayt when he's insulting the woman of paradise? He's lying on Imam Ali. Where's this love? Why do you guys lie? Why does he lie? Where's this love for Ahlul Bayt that he's talking about? He couldn't defend the Prophet from Ibn Taymiyyah's book. I refuted him on our scholars, what they say about the narration, that the Prophet was stopping the companions from looking at the little boy. And he's sitting here lying on Imam Ali. Can you bring up Hassan Ajami? He wants to come up for a second. Yes? Subhanallah, these people and their lies on Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. Wallah, they hate the Prophet's family. Uqsum bi'izzatillah. I didn't have to lie. Hassan Ajami, akhi, not seeker of truth. Just Hassan Ajami.
Where is
You
it?
dirty mukhannath kafir, bro. You're actually mukhannath.
See, that's the insulting.
Where's the
Just Hassan Ajami.
Yeah, I'll give you the guess.
Inshallah, brother Hassan Ajami comes up. But wallah, the Sunnis insulting the Sayyida Fatima alayhi salam. Fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Insulting the master of the woman of paradise. The way you do and lying on her. And then lying on Imam Ali. And he's Ali alayhi salam is better than the masters of paradise according to the Prophet. He says, وَأَبُوهُمَا أَفْضَلْ مِنْهُمَا. The Imam Ali alayhi salam is better than Imam al-Hassan wal-Hussein. And you guys come here and you insult Imam Ali like this and lie on him in our books and say insulting stuff about him. Isn't this aib on you, the religion of Ahl Sunnah? Yes? They want to cry about Mursal 24 and his insulting of Sayyida Fatima alayhi salam. What is this? What is this? What are you showing, Hassan? You gotta explain it. Subhanallah, akhi. We showed him that he can't hang with us. We showed him that he's insulting the wife of the Prophet. And the books insult the wife of the Prophet. And he insults Sayyida Fatima. We didn't have to lie on the books of Ahl Sunnah. And look at them insulting Sayyida Fatima alayhi salam in the comments. Wallah, this is the religion that they're upon. And wallah, we are their biggest enemies. And wallah will destroy them on any live we find.
Can you see the full narration?
No, you have to make it better.
Bro, one second. So this is about the narration he brought about Sayyidah Fatima alayhi salam, throwing her breast over her shoulder, etc. This guy is the biggest mudallis in the world. He literally says, وَبَعْدَهُمْ يَقُولُ. That's the change.
That's Ahl Sunnah.
The other side say it. And then he says, I say this goes against the aql. The narration, literally, the scholar is disproving it, and he's saying that you guys say this.
Yeah, he's saying Sunnis say it. And this Jahil has never read that book. That's why he doesn't know what Shaykh al-Ansari is saying. He doesn't know. He just wants to lie on a Sayyida Fatima. I told him, if you bring up a Sayyida Fatima, wallah la'ad'as feek, wallah. And every Sunni got to see how many Sunni scholars say Aisha breastfed grown men. Every Sunni got to see it on live. They all say this. All 4 scholars I showed, and this is not even all of them. I still have more scholars that say Aisha breastfed grown men. Wallah, I have. Wallah, I still have Sunni scholars that say
Make my screen big, guys. 1 second. Relax. Jillani, make my screen big real quick.
By the way, he added that word when he said
make my screen big. Nas, 1 second. Go ahead. Read that part where it says it, Kakashi, all the way to the end, and then read the footnote as well. Just to prove.
وكان لها خصائص ومعجزات. Sorry. مفصلة في مواضعها، وقد أشرنا إلى بعضها فيما مر، وذلك مثل كونها بعد ولادتها تنشأ في اليوم كالجمعة، وفي الجمعة كالشهر، وفي الشهر كالسنة، ومثل تنور جمالها وظهور نور وجهها على كل يوم لعلي عليه السلام 3 مرات، على ما مر تفصيله في وجه تسميتها سلام الله عليها بالزهراء، وأنها كانت أبدا بتولا عذراء، وكان ثدياها طويلين بحيث كانت تلقيهما من أعلى كتفيها على عاتقها، وترضع أولادها من وراء ظهرها، على ما ذكر بعضهم ذلك مسندا إلى الرواية. That's what some of them mention.
Okay, now
أهل السنة.
read footnote number 2 as well. Don't forget that.
Yes. أقول هذا كلام غريب لا يقبله العقل. I say that this is not accepted by the mind. And we know this, أخي.
So not only does he say that, he says وبعضهم. When our scholars, Ayman,
لا أيمن don't insult Aisha. Don't insult.
Yeah, relax. Ayman, I'm going to say it real quick. When our scholars say, يا ناس relax. When our scholars say وبعضهم, not بعض أصحابنا ونحن, when he says وبعضهم, that means they say a different sect. This is the biggest jahl in tadlis, wallah. M24 did the most tadlis I've ever seen in my life on almost every single narration. La'anatullah ala M24 for his tadlis. And Hamza, you're a kafir mushrik. Get out of here, bro.
Wallah, anybody who says that about Sayyidah Fatima, lying about her. Anybody who says that, trying to say it's the Shia who say it, is a kafir bin kafir.
M24 is the biggest mudallis in the history of all mudallisin. He does it on purpose as well. Wallah, I've never seen somebody do that much tadlis in my life. La'anatullah alayh for all the tadlis.
You fake ass Sayyid.
Drop her. This girl's fake. Drop this girl.
No, one sec. Leave her. It's haram. Listen.
No, but she said.
Don't insult Sayyid Gillani. Don't insult Sayyid Gillani.
Yo, by the way, Kakashi, he added words to that narration, eh? So when he said
I know. But listen, did you see how I explained everything from the beginning till the end? I explained it, and I showed how our scholars are saying that the Prophet sat the boy behind him, so that the companions don't look at the boy, not so the Prophet wal-iyadu billah doesn't look at the boy. Then I showed that Ibn Taymiyyah is mentioning the 9 wives because what? The Prophet would have put the boy with, why would the Prophet do the boy if he has 9 wives? That's what Ibn Taymiyyah is saying. Like the Prophet has 9 wives and he still wants to do the boy. Do you see the point? Not what he's saying. Like this jahl that they make up in their heads. Wallah, we've proven their ignorance. And that our scholar, and by the way, Hassan, I don't know if anybody's here. Did anybody notice when he brought up the scholar and the scholar was saying tanzihan minhu linnas? What did he do? He said, this scholar is fine. He didn't even read the scan. This scholar is fine. Subhanallah. And Ahl Sunnah also have insulted Sayyidah Fatima. I told them, don't bring up Sayyidah Fatima. Wallah, we cooked him. We cooked him for sure.
Kakashi, I'm not gonna lie, but
every single thing he brought.
Every point you fueled, and he was running away. And by the way,
he was running from narration to narration. And notice, he didn't reply to the fact that Ibn Taymiyyah says the Prophet's on the religion of his people. He was a mushrik.
Wallah, he destroyed him. Kudos to Kakashi, but big dubs today.
Wallah, subhanallah, ya akhi. And they wanted to do a boom. Listen, you know what's funny? I knew they wanted to be like, look, the narration is in your book. So I told them, my issue is not that. My issue is in the Ibn Taymiyyah saying there's 9 wives. That he had 9 wives. Before he could even bring it, he thought I didn't know, yani, bro. He thought I was slow. Wallah, you still don't know what your scholars say.
He's known, but he's adding words. He's adding words and he's skipping.
And the first time he read the hadith about the eggs, he didn't mention the egg part.
Yeah, he tried to lie.
He was skipping. He wasn't reading the whole narration. He was skipping.
I hate to lie this much, bro.
Wallahi, at one point I thought these guys were good debaters, dude. But at least.
Are you good debaters, bro? None of them want to debate. None of them want to actually have a good debate. They want to debate about these things because they know. And by the way, they know they'll be like Kakashi's insulting. So far, wallah, I have not said Aisha LA. I have not said Aisha this, Aisha that. I have said the narrations say Aisha's this and Aisha's that. Till now, your narrations say Aisha went with Talha. Your narrations say these things. We don't say this. Wal-iyadu billah. We say Aisha is clear from these things. Wal-iyadu billah. We don't believe Aisha did zina. We don't believe Aisha. And any Shia who says this is sinful for this because he's claiming the Sunni books. We don't say Aisha washed herself. We don't say Aisha wal-iyadu billah.
That's what I've been saying.
We believe that she was not a good person, but not that she committed zina or that she washed herself or that she described to men what to do. Aisha is clear from this.
But Gillani, Kakashi, you kept him on for so long and he was cursing, but you should have dropped him. This guy cursed every imam and.
Yeah, akhi. What are we gonna do, bro? If we go away, they're gonna say, look, Kakashi's running. But they don't see their guy insulting. Subhanallah. But everybody got to see what happened to him. Everybody got to see how he ran.
Ayman, don't curse, Ayman. Don't curse, akhi. Don't curse, bro.
Don't curse any Aisha, any figure. We're not here
They're
to
gonna come and
curse.
curse at us, bro. Don't curse, bro. Subhanallah.
Wallah, Wallah, I tried to be respectful. Wallah, from the beginning, I came up and tried to be respectful.
He wasn't addressing anything you were saying, though.
I know. He doesn't want to say it. He doesn't want to address. What he wants to do is lie on my scholars. Say, look, his scholars affirm the same narration. Boom on him. His scholars are saying the Prophet wanted to do tanzih of himself, which is also a lie. By the way, I don't know if you were here, Mystic. He literally read from a scholar. I forgot which scholar he read from. From a scholar, some guy called the Najafi. تنزيها له منه للناس. He read it word for word. And he goes, no, this scholar is fine. The other scholars didn't say the same thing. They didn't know how to explain it. But they're saying the same wording. Because they're trying to clear the Prophet's name, sallallahu alayhi wa alih. But what my scholars are not saying is the Prophet had 9 wives.
Out of everyone, he tried to make Shaheed al-Thani look bad. Out of all the scholars, ما لقى غير الشهيد الثاني.
One of the nicest scholars, bro. One of the nicest scholars known to history, you tried to make him look bad. Out of all of the scholars, he's like Shaheed al-Thani says. No,
like I would say maybe traditional Shia, the old Shia scholars. Maybe.
Well, and by the way, don't forget he said he'll step on Sayyidah Fatima. Wallahi, I will not
يعني والله this Nasr, when he said that, wallahi, I knew he was an Nasri, but he took himself into kufr. Wallahi, this guy.
Yo, bring him back. Kakashi cooked him. What do you mean he got owned? Bring him back then if you're
Kakashi,
a man.
one sec. I wanna, Kakashi, you showed a narration, but you didn't finish it. Open my camera, one sec.
لا بس Kakashi, it's so funny how he tried to bash
توفيق قلائد الجواهر. Look what it says. He's talking about عبد القادر وقال رضي الله رأيت في المنام كأني في حجر عائشة أم المؤمنين وأنا أرضع ثديها الأيمن ثم أخرجت ثديها الأيسر فرضعته فدخل رسول الله فقال يا عائشة هذا ولدنا.
Astaghfirullah, don't insult Umm al-Mu'mineen. We don't believe this, that Umm al-Mu'mineen breastfed men. We don't believe that our mother Aisha breastfed men. You guys believe it. We're even willing to do tanazul with you, to delete these things. But you guys want to play with narrations and change what reports are saying and do all these things and add to what scholars are saying and saying that this scholar believed these narrations that you narrated from Shaykh al-Ansari and saying he believed this when he's clearly saying those people say, not me.
Yo, the Zaman get out of here.
Wallah, may Allah deal with him.
But it's so funny. He was talking about Imam Ali and the narration about eggs the whole time. When Kakashi caught him slipping, subhanallah, he switched it. He switched the topic, bro.
You like the gum thing. He said about the gum thing. He said the gum thing, he stopped bringing it up. You notice? He brought up the gum thing for 2 seconds. He goes, look, the Imam says whoever chews gum here is a luti. And then he says it's in al-khisal, it's one of the 6 main attributes of luti. Yeah, it's one of their attributes. That doesn't mean anyone who chews gum is a luti. You jahil. You don't even know anything.
And Gillani told him, when the bottom is like, read the whole thing. Gillani told him, read the whole thing. And that's
I was wondering what the hell he was saying there.
Listen, Sayyid, he lied about Imam Ali alayhi salam with the egg thing. You notice, what did he say? Sayyid, what did he say Imam Ali tasted? What did he say?
Yeah, let's see.
He said the S word, right? He said Imam Ali tasted S.
Astaghfirullah.
Well, that's not what the narration is saying. Wallah, the narration doesn't say that. The narration says Imam Ali tasted the eggs and then he spit it out. Just to show the people that it's eggs.
Subhanallah.
Wallah. We don't have to lie about our books.
Do you know the amount of Sunnis in the comments that were cursing Sayyidah Fatima? Wallah, have all of them clipped, inshallah.
Yeah. We have them cursing Sayyidah Fatima alayhi salam. We'll show
By the way, Gillani, I was muting. Somebody's unmuting, akhi. When I was mod, I was muting. Somebody's unmuting them, bro.
That's okay.
Wallah, I couldn't control. I'm like muting, and they come back.
Muhammad 24, you have to change your name from Muhammad. You don't deserve this name. You have to change to Maryam 24.
لا يا اخوي لا بس خلي مدلس كاكاشي كوكتم والله
مريم 24.
And you like the Mursal thing? I like how he said your scholar said ijma'. Once I brought him his scholar saying ijma', what did he do? Huh? Once I brought him his scholar saying there's ijma' on Ibn Sirin, ijma' on taking the Mursal of a narrator. What did he do? He stopped bringing up Murasil. Huh? He's telling me our scholar said there's ijma'. on the marasil of al-Byzanti. I have no issue, akhi. Reply to your scholars saying there's ijma' on the marasil of Ibn Sirin. What's the issue? Wallah, they're very dishonest. Wallah, Ahl Sunnah have no respect for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. These people who praise this guy, not all of Ahl Sunnah. Listen, Wallah, I know people like the Asha'ira who do tanzih, who say the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not do these things, is not doing what Ibn Taymiyyah is saying. I know Asha'ira who say this. I have no issue if you accept the interpretation and reject the meaning of what Ibn Taymiyyah is saying. You change the interpretation. But when you're bringing an interpretation of my scholar saying that he's doing tanzih of the people, Wallah, akhi, Wallah, he's trying to insult.
هذا your خلفاء are didi.
لا, don't insult any Sunni figure. We're trying to show narrations. By the way, why didn't he reply to the silk narration? Huh? The Prophet showing all these narrations he didn't reply to. None of them. Umar saw a silk suit.
Imam Egg. Mute this guy, Imam Egg is. I don't want to say that.
It's okay, akhi. Listen, we were respectful to a certain point, but wallah, this insulting of Rasulullah and his family, wallahi, we will not forget it. And we'll see, listen, wallah, I had nothing to do with their account getting banned. Jilani, are you there, Sayyid?
Yeah.
Wallah, I had nothing to do with their accounts getting banned. Wallah, I didn't. I have never, bro, I don't even think I've ever reported his account or the account of, for sure the S2K people, I've never reported them, wallah. And I've never told people to report them. Yes? These guys, they...
Sick out of truth?
Yeah, right.
Wallah, I think we should, like, these people, we should not entertain talking to them in general about the stuff they say. Wallah,
I feel like I've sinned just talking to this jahil. Wallah, I've sinned because of how he insulted
Kakashi, don't debate him again, bro. Khalas, you destroyed him. Don't debate him, bro.
Wallah, it's worthless. Everybody's seen I've destroyed him. Everybody's seen it now. Not a single reply to any narration. I brought him the narration of Aisha doing ghusl. I brought him the narration of the circumcised parts touching each other. I brought him the narration of Umar in the silk robe. I brought him the narration of Ibn al-Qayyim fi Rawdat al-Muhibbin saying that a man can send his wife to another man to cure him from a disease. What did he bring?
Bro, I'm gonna make it my life duty to embarrass him and put his video and the recording.
Kakashi, I hope somebody clipped it, bro. I hope somebody clipped it.
We all recorded it, but some people
running adverts on TikTok. I'm gonna pay for adverts on TikTok so everyone can see this modellis.
They don't read books. These guys don't read this.
There's no way he ran the egg narration. Are you like what?
He brought the listen. You know what's funny? You know what he said? He said Kakashi's never seen it, and I've had it saved for like years.
Bro, this is a well-known narration.
Well-known narration, bro. Wallah, what an ignorant person, bro. Wallah,
he's so dumb. You know what you're saying? You know what you're saying?
Wait,
you know what you're saying? He was saying, why does I swear he has ilm al-ghaib, why is he willing to try it and test it out if his eggs or semen is like, what kind of dumb question is
no
that?
issue. That's a good question. Listen. It's good, and I replied to it in my time. I told him the Imam tried it so that the people are sure, because the man begged the Imam to clarify. The Imam tried it so the people were sure that it's not what? That it's not seen. Not the Imam alayhi salam.
Yeah, exactly.
And we all saw, akhi, how he ran. How he lied on the narrations, how he, insulted the Sayyidah Fatima. Wallah, listen, Sayyidah Fatima for me, is the greatest creation after the Prophet and Imam Ali alayhi salam. Her foot is worth Mursa 24 in his entire bloodline.
What do you mean? Her sandal? Her sandal. Her
sandal. That's what I mean. The dirt on her sandal.
Her sandal's worth
and listen, I respect every Sayyid who comes from her lineage. I respect everyone. Yes? For him to insult her, to insult Sayyidah Fatima and say, I will step in whatever. Wallah, if Ahl Sunnah don't dissociate from this man, you have no ghira.
As I said this
morning.
Are you drunk?
As Sam said, I think.
Didn't Ali send Fatima? Wal'iyadu billah, look at these people. Wallah, they have no respect for Sayyidah Fatima.
I think she's sakhran, but I think she drank too much of the alcohol that Yazid drinks.
Let's say what Haifa said is true. How is she comparing that to Aisha breastfeeding man?
And they also lied. You know all the narrations I've seen them read.
We can't make these comparisons. Jab la jab, bro.
Wallah. No, but
you know all the narrations I've seen them read about.
Listen, let me tell you guys something. These debates are not for the Sunnis. Not for these Sunnis, they're for the layman Sunnis like Sayyid Gillani on these issues who don't know them, and then we're helping them out. And therefore also Sayyid Gillani might be more knowledgeable than me in other issues. I'm not saying he's a layman, but they're also for you guys, so you guys can learn how easy it is to reply to him and stop him. Because every narration he brought, once I stopped him, what did he do? Next narration, without replying to any of his narrations. Yeah, because you can't reply his
He went
reports.
0 to 100 real quick. He
والله
switched
برو
up.
الله يحمل التراب اللي حملتك برو وحياة الله برو نشرت حريمهم برو I swear to God والله I'm gonna make it my life duty to embarrass them.
But
لا يا أخي
Kakashi, I have
they're
a question.
embarrassed.
Kakashi, you mentioned all their scholars are saying Aisha breastfed men. How did she breastfeed men when she never had a baby?
We have to ask these scholars, Akhi. We have to ask these Sunni scholars who said our mother Aisha did this. Wallah, I don't forgive any scholar who said Aisha breastfed. I don't forgive any of them. And I'll stand in front of them on the day of judgment.
comments that say Aisha was 18 when she's married. The same people repeated by saying she had never had babies.
Okay, Cyan, if you are a real man, okay, don't debate, don't run behind Queen of Palestine or Amani. Just come up. If you are a real man, wallah, everybody we gonna drop. All of us. Just come up.
Also the lies they spread on Sayyida Narjis Salamullah alayha.
Yeah, he said the 40 whatever and
the tadlis. You know the narration where she like rubs the book on herself. Wallah, that narration, the way they lie on it and tadlis on it.
No, Akhi, I know. That these people, they don't have
There was
respect
literally
for
a veil.
anybody.
There was a whole veil between her and the Roman.
Who's that? What's that sound?
Oh my bad.
Yeah.
Watching.
Kakashi,
yes,
do you have Sharh al-Mun'am?
Yeah, I have
it. Can you show Superman says we're lying?
Okay,
and
one sec.
I don't like somebody accusing. Yeah.
And I showed not just Fath al-Mun'am. I showed Zad al-Mi'ad في هذه خير العباد لابن القيم, and I showed الاستيعاب لابن عبد البر, and I showed also what's
show
it called?
Us, inshallah. Make your cam big and show us.
No issue, inshallah. And I showed قلائد الجواهر. All right, make my screen bigger, inshallah.
Sayyid, please make Kakashi's screen big. People are saying
this is what lying. I showed, and he didn't reply to it. This is فتح المنعم بشرح صحيح مسلم. وكانت عائشة رضي الله عني ترى أن إرضاع الكبير يحرمه, that adult breastfeeding makes it haram. وأرضعت غلاما فعلا, and she breastfed a young boy. وأرضعت غلاما فعلا وكان يدخل عليها, and he used to enter upon her. Yes, this is in فتح المنعم شرح صحيح مسلم. And I showed yes, and I showed the narration from Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba, because he used the weak narration, the one of Sayyidah Fatima breastfeeding Imam al-Hasan al-Hussein. And he said, look, she saw her. No, it doesn't say he saw her. He added on. He saw her. I'm not going to say what he said he saw. And I showed Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba, al-Imam Abi Bakr Muhammad ibn Abi Shayba, where it says that Aisha used to dress up a young girl and go around hunting men. This narration, where Aisha used to, because we're using weak narrations, and he's saying that his scholars accept weak narrations in jurisprudence. This chapter does not have anything contradicting this. ما قالوا في الجارية تشوف ويطاف بها. So there's nothing contradicting this report in this chapter, that the Jariya is taken around to hunt men. لعلنا نصطاد بها شباب قريش, Aisha says. Maybe we will hunt little boys. Yes, maybe we'll hunt little boys with this Jariya.
Kakashi, I can't get past the part about their scholars. Since you're, let's say, in the medical field, if somebody breastfeed from a lady that didn't have, let's say, a baby for so long, will milk come out?
No.
What do their scholars say?
The mammary glands of a woman don't develop if she doesn't have children.
Is that what their scholars said, or
no? Their scholars said that she can breastfeed. I don't believe this.
Okay,
and by the way, just to explain something,
just so I understand, their scholars are saying if somebody breastfeed from a lady that didn't give birth for so long, milk will come out, right?
Yeah.
And they say it has to be 5 رضعات مشبعات.
She has to breastfeed 5 times.
Yeah, but how long did he breastfeed before that till the 5 يعني until they
والله
start
I don't
coming
know
out?
bro how 5 رضعات مشبعات
بقول
works.
لك
I
هذا
don't know.
يرضع من الصبح لليل.
I don't know. أخي, you keep asking me. I'm telling you right now, I don't claim this about
تفتهم
Aisha.
عراقي
Listen,
كاكاشي.
and I'll prove that the
شب
Shia though.
لك
Can you
هذا.
make, one sec, my screen is
طلع
big.
لك
I'm going to
هذا
show the
شب
Sunnis
وخلص
something.
وبعد ما راضع.
Listen, this is روح المعاني. This is روح المعاني للآلوسي. He says on page 122. He says, ونسب للشيعة قذف عائشة, that the Aisha accuse Aisha of zina, that the Shia accuse Aisha of zina, رضي الله تعالى عني, بما يراها, بما برأها الله تعالى منه, وهم ينكرون ذلك. They deny this completely. The Shia do not accuse Aisha of zina. وهم ينكرون ذلك أشد الإنكار وليس في كتبهم, and he says there is not in Shi'i books, وليس في كتبهم المعول عليها, the books that they depend on. Yes, عندهم عين منه ولا أثر أصلا. They don't have any type of accusation of Aisha of zina. This is according to Al-Alusi, a Salafi scholar who was the teacher of Baghdad in his time. المرحوم السيد محمد شكري الآلوسي, محمود شكري الآلوسي البغدادي. So the Shia do not accuse Aisha. We say, I'm telling all the Shia, do not accuse Aisha. Do not sit there, Aisha Zani, Aisha this, Aisha that. Do not say this. We're saying these books say this. And we show the scan and nobody can reply to it. Even their debaters can't reply to what we said. We replied to everything. We replied to every small thing that he brought. He has no, wallah, they don't have haya. And by the way, like I said, wallah, I'm not doing this for them, for these debaters.
لعنة الله عليك يا كلب.
Don't forget these guys, these clowns. Yazid rahimahullah. May Allah place you with Yazid. Listen, we do not do this for them. We do this to show the Shia that these people are what? We do this to show the Shia that these people are dishonest.
What the hell?
And all the Shia saw him being dishonest and not replying to a single report. Inshallah, the doctors check on him today. Yeah, maybe his mother, listen. وفقها Allah, if his mother is Sunni. Inshallah, she's not. Marsa 24. If she's Sunni. If she's a Salafi, not even Sunni. If she's Ash'ari, may Allah forgive her for having a child like this. But if she's Salafi, if his mother is Salafi, Marsa 24, then she can work by Ibn al-Qayyim's fatwa. Ibn al-Qayyim, as I showed, yes, he has a fatwa. It's called Fatwa al-Ishq, the fatwa of love. And Ibn al-Qayyim says that a Sunni woman can be sent by her husband, and I showed it on the screen, he didn't reply to it, that a Sunni woman can be sent by her husband في روضة المحبين ونزهة المشتاقين. He says a Sunni woman can be sent by her husband to a foreign man. قيل إذا تعين طريقا للدواء, if there's a way for دواء, for medicine, for healing, ونجاة العبد من الهلكة, and to save a man, لم يكن بأعظم من مداواة المرأة للرجل الأجنبي. There's nothing greater. He says there's nothing greater than a foreign woman. You know, listen, all the Sunni, all the Salafi women, they are nurses now. They're nurses for the Shia, inshallah. We'll send you a couple of them. Any Shi'i who wants some medicine?
Kakashi, I just remembered the fatwa that says you can sleep with your mother, your sister, your daughter.
This
your
is according to Abu. This is fatwa.
I read that too, bro.
This fatwa. No. I don't show this fatwa because I don't believe it's true. Listen, this fatwa is recorded in Sunni books that you can do that, but this fatwa, I don't believe it. But the fatwa of Ibn al-Qayyim, that Sunni women can act as nurses to foreign men, and with love and care, you know, take care of the foreign man. Inshallah, Mursad's 24. If she's Salafi, she works with Ibn al-Qayyim's fatwa. if his mom is Salafi, maybe he can send her over. I'm sick, I'm tired, you know, I might have COVID.
I'm tired, bro.
Are you tired, Ayman?
You know
Mursal 24's mother might be able to. We might be able to send her if she's Salafi, akhi.
Kakashi, apparently he can marry his own mother, akhi.
Well, listen, if Mursal 24's mother is Salafi, we'll send her to Ayman. According to this fatwa by Ibn al-Qayyim, we have nothing to do with it. The Ash'ari have nothing to do with it. Ibn al-Qayyim says this. If his mother is a Salafi, we'll send her to brother Ayman.
Yes, LeBron.
His way, and she can teach him if she's sick. You know, if he's sick.
Wow.
LeBron said
Wallah.
he
By the
tore
way,
his Achilles.
Egyptian. By the way, I love the Egyptian. I love all Egyptian.
Yeah, they're wild, bro. They're like متعة
في عبده والله I'm gonna make it في
لا لا
عبده.
لا
I
أخي
think it
لا
was
لا.
في عبده.
Not all Sunni and Egyptian women are like that.
They're
Just
like
the Salafi
They
woman.
have clubs there, Kakashi. What do you mean, bro?
Well, oh, they might actually have clubs, bro. But that's أخي. Listen.
LeBron knows.
Who recorded this live? Whoever has it recorded, inshallah, show him not replying. Show him insulting Sayyidah Fatima. Niyadu billah. Wallah, expose them. Expose. We love Ahl al-Bayt. 24/7 they tell us this. We love Ahl al-Bayt.
بس Kakashi made me laugh. Every 2 seconds you're like, والله Jilani, if you curse Sayyidah Fatima, راح أدعس على راسه. Then you talk again. They're like, والله Jilani, if you don't bring that.
Bro, listen.
Kakashi, they're like 10 times they got pissed.
Yeah,
bro.
no, just to say the Fatima. Akhi, I don't listen. I'm well known throughout history, bro. Let me tell you something. Throughout history, I'm well known. I will take anybody insulting any figure. I won't sit with them if they insult Rasulullah. They insult Allah. If they insult Allah, I don't sit with them. But wallah, if a person insults to Sayyidah Fatima, wallah, هذه بضعة رسول الله. Rasulullah loved her more than himself. Do you know this? Rasulullah tells me.
This is the sharaf of Rasulullah.
This is the sharaf of Rasulullah.
This is the sharaf. They say Aisha, this is the sharaf of Rasulullah.
Listen, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa used to love the Sayyidah Fatima more than himself. He went with Abu Bakr in the Hijrah. Do you know who he sent with the Sayyidah Fatima? Imam Ali alayhi salam. He loved this woman more than he loved himself.
We call her Sharaf Allah, akhi.
Wallah. And for someone to insult, I never debate them again. Wallah, there's this atheist who used to do the same thing. And I told him, listen, wallah, if I see you in real life, it's on sight, bro. Anyone who insults a Sayyidah Fatima alayhi salam, لا شرف ولا غيرة, bro. بمسح فيه الأرض. Yes, and that's why I told Sayyid Gillani, if he insults a Sayyidah Fatima, right away down. Right away. There's no in between. He insulted the best of the women.
Yeah, I took it down right away, man.
I know, wallah, you did.
Literally
Listen, I was chill with everything he said. He was up here making fun of narrations, whatever. But to say the Fatima, you don't touch her. It's a simple rule. It's a simple rule.
Of course.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Wallah. I was fine. Listen, I was fine with Sayyid Gillani bringing him up after everything. After everything he said, bringing him up, that's fine. Like, whatever, bro. We'll debate him. We'll refute everything. We'll show he's ignorant. But with the Sayyidah Fatima, even though I refuted the things right away, I refuted everything he said about Sayyidah Fatima right away. I refuted them. When he brought the narration, what Shaykh al-Ansari said, I said that he's copying from Sunnis. And he's refuting. He brought me the narration in Bihar al-Anwar, al-Allam al-Majlisi. I told him he doesn't see her breast. But wallah, to talk about Sayyidah Fatima, to mention Sayyidah Fatima, imagine the qillat al-ghira, to lie on Sayyidah Fatima. To lie on her. Yes, to lie on a Sayyidah Fatima, to lie on no reason. Like, he doesn't have to lie. Don't mention her. He didn't have to lie on a Sayyidah Fatima, but he did. And everyone saw it. And then when we brought his narrations, he did not answer. Imagine. Wallah, he tried to say, Wallah, every Shia scholar you will ever meet, every single one of them, Wallah, the dirt on Sayyidah Fatima's feet, they would put it on their heads. And they would get barakah from it. And they all know this. Every single Shia scholar would never dare insult Sayyidah Fatima. They would get takfir right away. So when you say that the certain scholar said this, I looked at every single one of these scans. I know every single one of these scholars what they say. I know every single one of them. Because I knew that these things, if anyone brings them up against the Sayyidah Fatima, I'm going to smack them. And I smacked them today. Because the Sayyidah Fatima does not get talked against. Wallah. Wallahi wa tillahi. That if I see this guy on a Shia live, the first thing I'm going to do is insult him. To speak about Sayyidah Fatima and say I'll step on her. Wal-iyadu billah. Imagine. Wallah, the anger in me about that, wallah, I'm never going to forget it. I'm never.
Do you have the clip? I have it if you want.
No, I don't want to see it, akhi. I don't even want to listen to it, bro.
You know what it is, akhi? It's Islamic, injustice. Wallah, there's no integrity with reading scans.
I'm gonna give your mother my ice cream. I promise.
With the ice cream.
Yeah, this is not. Wallah, this is nowhere near. There's no integrity in the way they debate. They don't want to understand the scans. They just want to put their own interpretation. They want to throw it at you and go boom. They want to get clips.
Yeah.
This is all ego. Wallah, it's ego.
Akhi,
it's
and
just
listen,
the ego.
I can do the same thing. I did the booms. Wallah, I boomed him harder than he'll ever boom me. I boomed him 24 times harder. And I showed his ignorance and the scans he brought. Because he was trying to say, look, the Shia scholars say the Prophet had shahwa. Billah. And all those scholars, from Shaykh Yusuf al-Bahrani, from Shahid al-Thani, their opinion on the narration is the Prophet was trying to protect the companions. Because the companions can have shahwa, yes, the companions can commit zina. And this is why they say, تنزها منه صلى الله عليه وآله. وRasulullah صلى الله عليه وآله, he's not doing this for himself. He put the man who was clear white behind him directly so that he protects the companions. Yes? So he protects them from seeing him. And this is why the other scholar he brought exposed him, by the way. He was reading
he
it.
never addressed
clip.
that, by the way. He never addressed that at all.
By the way, Sayyid, you know what's funny? I hope someone clipped it. He brought the other scholar. I don't think he knew the other scholar said linnas. But when he read it, he's like, no, this scholar is fine. This scholar is like Ibn Taymiyyah. He's good. He said this. He said, this scholar is fine. But this scholar is saying the same thing. All he adds is linnas. He's saying the same thing. So the other scholars, they were talking about linnas as well. That's what they understood from it. And that's why I said lahum. He's saying, right, that he's saying, تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ لَهُمْ. تَنَزُّهًا مِنْهُ لَهُمْ. For them. This is why I added this phrase, so he understands it. Yani I'm explaining, not that I'm adding on like to change the meaning. The scholars are being honest. They're saying that the Prophet is stopping them from committing a sin. And I gave the meaning of the word tanazzuh. Yes, I gave the meaning of these words so that people understand what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was doing in Shia books. But for him to not reply to Ibn Taymiyyah and not explain what Ibn Taymiyyah meant by and that is the Prophet. And he's even married to 9 women. Yani this Prophet, even though he's married to 9 women, he would have looked at a young boy. Astaghfirullah.
Hey, honestly, after this debate, if I was just Sayyid, may Allah bless him, I would become Shiite.
Inshallah, Sayyid, do you want to become Shia? Say the Shia Shahad. Listen, Sayyid, we're always going to accept you, bro. Even if you stay as a Sunni, we'll treat you with respect.
Yeah.
You know, unlike these guys, they come in and insult you.
Yeah, mashallah, he's a Sayyid. He's Ahl al-Bayt.
Bro, listen, we respect the Sayyid, not because he's Ahl al-Bayt, we respect him because he's a human. The minimum we do.
Yeah, those guys are lost, man. They're just making up their own shit, bro. I can't like, so much lies, bro. Especially the egg thing, the whole egg thing was like, I couldn't believe it. That just felt like it was a lie, man. Like, yeah, no. They were just, making shit.
He said, I'm going to come and find Kakashi at his front door. Habibi, wallah, listen, my front door is open to any Sunni who wants to learn. You come to my front door, I'll teach you religion. Yes? I don't disrespect people. You want to sit with me in real life, you'll enjoy a talk with me. If you mean it as coming to do whatever you think in your mind, this won't work. Trust me, there's a reason that won't work.
No, I would go into hiding if I was you, brother. I would not. يعني أخاف على إني ما أقدر show up to Baalbaki's house. Are these guys like good?
Wallahi, he made the best cope because when Kakashi said about actually when he says وهو متزوج بتسع نسوة, he said, oh, this is because it's impossible for him to have shahwa.
He's already doing the 9 women.
No. So you know when he says وهو رسول الله, it refutes what he said. Because when he says وهو رسول الله is an expression of being surprised about the hadith.
Yeah, and he's the Prophet. And he's married to 9 women. That means that the Prophet had shahwa, even though he's married to 9 women. That's what anybody would understand that as. He's trying to clear Ibn Taymiyyah's name and he put him in another corner. This guy, wallah akhi, listen, his ignorance is proved. His ignorance is proved. And watch him, he's going to clip and be like, boom, I showed the Shia have the same narration, even though that's not my argument. What did I tell him? Was anyone here from the beginning?
I didn't watch it. I missed it actually.
Yeah. So Abu Turab, you were here from the beginning, yes? What did I tell him my issue was from the beginning?
It was what Ibn Taymiyyah understood the hadith as.
Ahsant. What Ibn Taymiyyah understood the hadith as, meaning the 9 women. When he explains it as. Ahsant. What did he do? He said, no, this Jahil doesn't know it's in his books. I said, no. I have no issue with my scholars narrating it. It's not reliable in my books, but that's not an issue. My scholars narrated it and did tanzih of the Prophet. They clarified the narrations. A lot of scholars do this. They even narrate. By the way, even our scholars, they narrate the issue of Gharaniq. Yes, تلك الغرانيق العلا. The satanic verses, they narrate it and they refute it to explain it to the people. They don't narrate it because they accept it. They narrate it to show what the Prophet was doing. So the Rasulullah, he put the guy behind him so that people don't get shahwa, not because the Prophet had shahwa. It's simple. We refuted it. Not because the Prophet had shahwa. He put him behind him so these companions don't get shahwa. And this is why the other scholar he even brought said linnas, and he's like, no, this guy is like Ibn Taymiyyah. Why are you bringing him? If he's like Ibn Taymiyyah, why'd you bring the scholar? But he's saying linnas, and anybody who understands Arabic knows. By the way, he read it 20 times and he read it wrong every single time.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. في مرأة من الناس. في مرأة, he read it. في مراء, one time في مراء, one time. What did he read it? He read it as something wrong. في مرأة من الناس. He read it ويرى الناس or something like that. Like this guy doesn't know how he's reading the report, because the report, when he says في مرأة من الناس, it proves my point that it was the people looking at the little boy. على كل الأحوال, I'm gonna go, inshallah. I have another live that someone's calling me to. May Allah bless Brother Jilani. Thank you for hosting this. The next time, inshallah, we can keep it respectful if we find a good debater who's respectful.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about the topic of tawassul and istighatha. I'm sorry about that, but he didn't want to talk about it. It wasn't my fault. Inshallah, if there is another Sunni Sayyid you find who's respectful, who wants to talk about tawassul and istighatha, let me know. I'll come.
Okay.
No ish. Ma'a salam.
Okay, Allah, assalamu alaikum.
Wallah, today was the nail in the coffin. Because when he when he was saying أجيب للنايك, والله this guy was
هذا ليس العنوان هذا ليس العنوان
هذا ليس العنوان.
السلام عليكم.
He was like, يا شيخ, wallah, he was so pathetic in that life.
Ahmed al-Imam, he was glazing him at the start. He was like, oh, how are you, Sheikh? How was your day?
Do you know Fatima, Ahmed al-Imam, I watch his lives a lot. He never waits for them after they run away, because he doesn't has many people that come up. But for him, he waited 6 minutes, telling them, don't raise anybody, let him come back. And he never came back.
What? Yo, Jilani, what do you think, Habibi? What do you think of that debate, man? I think you should become a Rafidi now.
Jilani, wait, Abu Turab, I missed it all, I'll be real. All I know is I joined. Listen, I joined, and all I know is that he brought a narration of the eggs. I was like, what? There's no way.
What he did was this, look, he gave a hadith. Kakashi answered, and what he did, he moved on to the next one. Every shubha he gave was answered, and then he gave another one. And then when we ask questions, like we asked a few questions about certain things, he tries to answer and then jump to another hadith, so we can't refute him. Like the one where I mentioned Abu Fatah. The Rasul says
this is debating tactic. That's his tactic.
He says وتزوج تسع نسوة. He's like, oh, this is to refute the claim they had shahwa. But then how do you explain when he says وهو رسول الله? أخي, there's he's doing مغالطات like insane level, and he still just keeps on going.
Yeah, it's a debating tactic. I already know. Like, this is how he debates. You know, part of debating.
Okay, realistically, for me, I don't think it's correct to talk to people like this, especially as a person.
Yeah, I know.
I have a clip. I don't think I want to show it here. I want to play it here, but inshallah we'll post it. Wallahi, a non-Muslim, I've never seen Christians disrespect Fatima al-Zahra at this level. Wallahi, at least they have the self-respect to not do this.
Akhi, Allah's exposing these Wahhabis for what they are, akhi. Wallah, it's not hub li Ahlul Bayt. Wallah, there's no hub for Ahlul Bayt. Uqsum billah. This is just, they can see the people they look up to, how they disrespect, and they're still going to associate with them. All these Sunnis who watch this guy, they look up to this guy. So,
yeah, bro. فاطمة اسمعني شوي. بعثت اللايف لواحدة بعرفها مش هيك؟ بعثت لها اياها. ان قالت لي يمني اللي عم بيحكوا هيك عن اهل البيت. شو قلت لها انا؟ قلت لها كفار، هو اهل السنة والجماعة. والله برو بشوفوا يعني بيسمعوا برو.
Yeah, man. Ajib, Abu Turab, so who's got the clip?
Which one?
The debate, bro. I need to watch this.
The whole thing? I don't have the whole thing. I can get you somebody though. Do I have you on Telegram? I'll add you.
راح يبعثها. Islam posted is gonna send it into Kakashi Telegram group, حبيبي.
Yo, how I can join to the Kakashi's group?
How you can join it?
Yeah, the group.
There's no.
It's only $300, habibi. Just kidding, bro. Give me your Telegram, bro. Send it to me. I'll give you them.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, you could pay your khums to Jilani too. You'll get in right away.
Wallahi, for me today, Kakashi, like about the hadith, he even read the hadith, and I know this hadith very well about Abdul Qadir Jilani, and he ended it because what he says, Abdul Qadir Jilani, after, wallahi, insane. And I've seen debates about the specific one about his saying, and I don't know how he would have coped for it, but it's I don't
I
think.
sent it to you. I
Okay,
sent it to you, Naasha.
Okay, I got you, bro. Hey, but yeah, bro, he couldn't defend Ibn Taymiyyah. He couldn't do anything. He tried doing tadlis. He got caught. Then
This,
what did he go?
I think this is the number one tactic. So basically, if you give him a claim that Ibn Taymiyyah makes or any of their ulama, he comes and he misrepresents a saying of one of our scholars. Doesn't even misrepresent it. He just reads it wrong because he does not know Arabic and he does not even know English. Like if you've seen his lives, and then he says, "Oh look, your scholar says the same thing," and he never answers the main shubha, even though we don't. And then when we say, "Oh, he does it," he moves on to another one. It's a cycle, and I've never seen. Wallahi, for me, like. I know you want to have. I've never seen him read a book. I've never seen him have a academic debate about a certain topic. All he does at the end of every single live, he curses.
Of course, and he brings up the same ahadith. He brings the same ones.
Okay, and he doesn't even curse. He doesn't even curse the person. He curses Ahlul Bayt. Like, what is this? What akhlaq is this?
Okay, you got something wrong. He's never had a debate. These aren't debates. A debate is when it's timed, right? And you have what? You have cross-examination.
He was the one who was like, he was the one crying for time in the beginning. He was crying for time. Timer. Give me showtime. We gave him showtime, and then what did he do? He started cursing the whole time.
Bro, he doesn't debate, bro. You saw, bro. You guys see it with your own eyes, bro. How the Salafis get destroyed by Ash'ari,
It's only discussions, bro. Yeah, bro. A debate, you do cross-examination. You analyze the points. Yeah. He was just trying to throw every shubha.
Of course he was. Of course, that's his technique. Yeah, he should be focused on Ash'aris, bro. Ash'aris are wiping the floor with them.
So I'm gonna play the clip.
The Ash'ari have to deal with this as the face of the
problem. Just listen to this. Look where he says. Let me put the volume up 1 sec. This is what he says when he.
So I'll step on you, and I'll step on your ma'asuma with her chest out. I'll step on.
Allah.
What did he say? I didn't hear it. What?
Look. I don't know if you heard it, but look what he says. Let me put the volume up 1 sec. He says.
So I'll step on you, and I'll step on your ma'asuma with her chest out. I'll step on both of you.
The Prophet's daughter, Jilani. The Prophet's daughter.
Jilani. If anyone associates with this khabith khinzir, skinny boy, the skinny fingers rat.
These guys are Nazis, man.
Even a Salafi, any Salafi.
They're not Ahl Sunnah, man. These guys are Salafis are different than Ahl Sunnah, bro.
Yeah. Anyone who associates and looks up to this little cheeky boy, Wallah al-Azim, Wallah fear Allah.
Wallah, I was up with Abu Hazan today for a while, and there was a Sunni for 3 hours talking, respectful, get this hadith, they read it. They talk, and this guy, all he does is he curses. And who does he curse? Ahlul Bayt, akhi. Like this guy has, wallahi, I've known some Nawasib, I've read of Nawasib, but to this level, and to claim he's a Muslim, and to claim he loves Ahlul Bayt is insane.
Like, akhi, his prayer, he said, your prayer is not accepted until you say, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Yeah? And this guy, he's cursing al Muhammad. How are you sending salams to them? You think that your salam is being sent to them?
And he has his fanboys come in the comments saying this, that.
Leave them, akhi. They're all children who don't know
That's
how to
read. That's the thing, bro. All of them following him.
They're trusting. Wallah, they're trusting their akhirah in the hands of this little skinny boy.
Wallahi, honestly, he was just doing his own translation of the hadith, man. That's all.
Yeah, Jilani. Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, boom. He didn't even say anything. Everyone's like, boom. What the hell? Bro,
I swear to God, I'm gonna destroy you. Shut your mouth,
fair, man. That's not. You're not being sincere when you do that shit, bro.
Anyway, Allah, I'm gonna go. Ma salama, everyone. Take care.
Oh man.
Yalla, ikhwa, I'm gonna head out. Yalla, everyone, take care. Yalla, ma salama. Okay,
Ma salama.
Oh boy.
وعليكم ورحمة الله.
By the way, the thing is here, they did the same thing with me. I got debate with them. He brought out again a fake hadith. When I told them bring the sanad, they called me a jahil and they kicked me from the live, by the way. And they have the photo with me. I'm a shot. Here. If you bigger my screen, you will see. I commented that. See? Bigger my screen? Thank you. See my comment? Told him, why do you kick me? You just called me a jahil and kicked me for requesting a sanad.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the live.
Okay, مع السلامة.